Boom, 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 boom. We back in the building. What's good? 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 What's good, family? How is it going? How's it going? How's it going? As for the Steelers, we're going to talk about that later tonight. I got a video coming for that. I legit just got back to the crib. So since that was the case, I haven't had a chance to go and record. So stay tuned for that later on. But nonetheless, we are in the house. Monday Night Raw. I had a chance to watch Night of Champions and Friday Night SmackDown on my flight back home from Miami. Had a great time out there. Big shout out to MTR. Have an opportunity to go and celebrate his 40th alongside himself and his friends and family. If you go to his page, we did like an unk shuffle. It was pretty fun. But nonetheless, we in the building. What's happening, family? How's everything been going with y'all? Masai, what's happening? First time chatter over on Twitch. I appreciate you. The Penta walk was smooth as fuck. Fam, let me tell you something right now. Penta music hit in the midst of the main event in an opportunity to stop Seth Rollins and company. But for whatever reason, this man decided to aura farming down the damn ramp. Gotcha, when you out here to stop somebody from getting jumped. Are you out of your mind? That ain't make no sense. Homie, music hit. It pulled the Jeff Hardy. That's a fact, Lil G. He pulled the Jeff Hardy. Man's music hit, and he over here walking down the ramp. You hear the aura turning to Piccolo and shit? You aura farming, or you out here to actually stop the damn violence? What is going on? Monday Night Mommy in the building. By the way, great street fight going on here tonight. Great street fight going on here at Night of Champions between Rhea and Raquel. That was a great fight. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Gotcha, bitch. Captain Espanol, for 5
Ninja the Ninja is now following.
I appreciate you. Said, what's going on? How was the wedding? Wish I was live on Friday because it was your birthday. Well, for one, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday to you. The wedding was awesome.
Congratulations.
In Connecticut. That was cool.
Oh, my God.
I appreciate you, Starfighter Greg.
Starfighter Greg just resubscribed for 19 months.
My guy, Braylon for 5 on said, thoughts on the Steelers trading for Jalen and losing Minka. I'll make a video about it after the stream. I will have a video about it after the stream. So there is that. The show is live right now on Netflix. If you need a link, let me get one for you. Monday Night Mommy. Let's hear what Rhea Ripley's got to say. Let's see if I can get this going here, get you guys an additional link. All right. There we are. Time to Gunther. Rhea is crazy. 100% she's going to go and challenge Io. She's going to do everything she can to see if she could challenge Io. Jade beating Asuka was a bit of a shocker to me. I did not see that one coming. Did not see that one coming. All right, let's hear what Rhea got to say. Game Hunting Poppy in the building. What's happening? Granny Hunting Poppy. Hold on, wait a minute. What you mean Granny Hunting? What's happening here?
Just around the corner. I feel like I need to start getting my priorities straight.
Oh. Well, there it is. Io's music hit before Rhea could even call her out. Io music hit before Rhea could even call her out. Oh, Lord. Well, there it is. Just they didn't even give it no time to let it brew. Immediately, Io coming out. Ajax, 10 months in. I appreciate you. You like how Rhea's selling the ribs? I do as well.
14 grams of
Matt put 5 on said can't hang out, but wanted to say hello. You're in Philly at the moment, visiting family with the big news. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, enjoy yourself out there. Immerse yourself amongst the fam. Have a good time, brother. Have a good time. Early stream. Yeah, apparently because they've got Raw on early at 6 rather than 8 because the July 4th is this Friday. So since that's the case and the talent most likely are going to be off, they're taping SmackDown directly after Raw. It's not going to be broadcasted, I don't believe, until Friday, but there's going to be, you know, access to the show most likely tomorrow. So whatever the case may be, that's why they're early, 2 hours early today.
But you are wrong about one thing. You are not on top. Not without this. And because I have this. Adam Pearce told me that I can choose who to defend the Women's World Championship against at Evolution. 私がチャンピオンなんだから挑戦者を選んだっていいだろう
So they gave EO the choice, which I don't mind. I've always said I'm a fan of champions being able to call their shot and put their title on the line against whoever the hell they want. I just don't like how predictable it is for Rio and Io.
Against the best. And that means defending against Rhea Ripley.
I agree. It should have been Asuka. 100% it should have been Asuka. The story writes itself. It should have been Asuka. We ran this game back already.
Gotcha, bitch.
Go 3010 is now following.
Then I just want you to know that I'm going to stop at nothing to get this back.
AJ in the building. What's happening?
So, if that's what you want,
No. Jade winning. Remember, she's got a chance at the title at SummerSlam, not Evolution. SummerSlam, not Evolution. That's different.
what you wanted.
Jade won because she's beating Tiffany. It's not a guarantee just yet. Actually, yes. I think what the theory in the chat was last week and the week prior, it's the same thing where essentially it's a situation where Jade beats Tiffany and then Naomi cashes in on Jade, thus dragging that story a bit further along. KT Chris in the building. What's happening? Waveface says EO don't deserve to choose. Like, what the fuck has she done with the title? Well, I will say this much. Since winning the championship, hasn't been too much there. But I do believe that as the champion, you should have the clearance to go and put the title on the line if you want. That's why I enjoyed the Attitude Era so much, because you had so much championship matches just because the champ felt slighted. Like, okay, word, fuck that. We putting the title on the line tonight. Just to amplify the match that was already there booked. This motherfucker got a doctor's note. Dom Mysterio is such a pussy. This guy's got a doctor's note to state that he can't take on AJ Styles. I'll put a hand on Dom. AJ, give me the location. I will hit that man with a car. That bed bug infested douchebag. Yup, you are a punk ass. No, I'll finish the sentence for you, AJ. He's a punk ass bitch. You are gonna get what's coming to you, Dom. You piece of shit. You small garbage. Well, it's not small garbage, big garbage. Can't believe this guy, AJ Styles, walking around with glasses. Yeah, he looks absolutely ridiculous. He said he's MC Hammer, can't touch this. You can't be attacked by AJ Styles. That doesn't mean you can't be attacked by fans. You understand what I'm saying? What's this music? This Judgment Day again? Oh yeah, I kid you not. I have no idea when the Judgment Day is coming out or not. This music is always, it's foreign to me. Since they changed the other side, it doesn't register for me.
Congratulations!
Oh, Shadow Blade, I appreciate 13 months, 10-month streak.
Shadowblade just resubscribed for 13 months. Yeah.
Oh, I still got me. Oh, and check out this gift that I had received. We were supposed to smoke stogies, but we were pretty much having a good time on the dance floor. But got a stogie here for the as a groomsman, so that's pretty cool. Looking forward to smoking this when I get the opportunity. The theme feels out of place. Agreed. 100% agreed.
Months. Can I get a happy belated birthday to me?
Oh, Peyton in the building said, can I get a... Oh, actually, no. It's a happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. Long-time supporter of the channel, long-time friend of the channel, long-time, big-time fucking fan of the channel. Peyton in the building. Happy belated birthday, fam. How old are you now? 25, 26, 24, 23? Let it be known, let it be known, let it be known there in the chat room. Happy belated birthday to Peyton in the house. I got Dallas said 52 is absolutely insane. 52 is absolutely insane. 25, quarter century. Happy birthday to you, brother. Happy birthday to you. I got to get on base in your honor, if I could, at this battle against the Portland Pickles in exactly 1 month. Promo video coming out for that game this week. Looking forward to that. It's going to be great. Sargon in the building, 18 months. I appreciate you. Yeah, this music for the Judgment Day is so ass, bro. And then the New Day music is ass as well. Shit just does not hit like it used to. We know you're going 0-4 in strikeouts. I'll be lucky if I get 4 at-bats. But, hey, I'm going to go for it. When am I going to the cages? That's a great question. I might just do it this week. I just got to make sure it's not a situation where you got to have, like, super reservations months in advance. So we shall see. Sargon Pateno said, "What's up, Chiseled? You're in person at this double taping in Pittsburgh. You're ready and you're ready. You're ready to see some delicious women wrestling. Well, for one, you better not be going Tama Tonga mode out there in the stands, because let me tell you something right now. You will be escorted out. But nonetheless, enjoy your time out there." AJ said that you really wanted Asuka to win Queen of the Ring because Asuka versus Io would be way better than Jade versus Tiffany. You know it could still happen, but still. Well, yeah. I agree with you. Although I'm not angry that Jade won, I was just shocked that they actually did go and pull the trigger, because I thought probably for SummerSlam, the headline match for the women is Asuka Io. And the way that they would get that was by way of her winning the Queen of the Ring. I think Jade could have found her way to the championship one way or another, but I'll be damned. Mr. Two-Face put 2 on said, am I going to the Jets Steeler game 1 at MetLife? Probably not, because it's on a Sunday, and that's going to make the recording and the commentary brutal. If it was in prime time, then I probably would have definitely went and pulled up. Woods rocking the short tights now. Yeah, he looks ridiculous out there. You hope JD and Finn win because the New Day's reign has been atrocious? I agree with you. They've done a whole lot of nothing. Damien said, am I still doing the commentary because I said last year that it was going to be my last? If you watched the Chiseled Adonis Awards, you would see that there was a moment at the end of the Chiseled Adonis Awards in which I had pretty much reenacted from the Wolf of Wall Street, the I Ain't Leaving. So I am coming back for another year. Frederick Smith in the building for 10 on said, happy belated birthday. Hope all is well with you, brother. These short videos you've been posting is hilarious. Damn near died watching the NYC mayor doing the drug searching in the room. Crazy, ain't it? Crazy, ain't it? It was wild. Well, for one, I appreciate you being a fan of the shorts and really enjoying them, because I will say this much. It's given new life to my Instagram and also just basic posting of content creation, man. Because I'll tell you right now, I was struggling to try to figure out what the hell can I do in short form. And what do you know? Reactions is the wave. So it's been doing very, very good. I'm actually up 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube in the past month. I'm up 10 on Instagram, finally crossed that 100,000 threshold over there. And then even on TikTok, I just passed 10K over on TikTok. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully they don't kick me off of TikTok in the future. So we'll see how things play out. But here we are. Lil G said, why am I trying to get a strike with that statue video? You know what's hilarious about that? It's been drafted and then unlisted on the channel for a month. It went through the checks from YouTube already. If those motherfuckers were to come back and try to go and give me a strike, I would be absolutely livid. But it would be on brand. Granny Hunting Poppy said, love me. Keep up the great content, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. AJ said, people saying Raw needs the Usos back and that will help Raw, but don't believe that because it's not a talent problem. It's a booking problem. 100%. 100%. The issues that they run into right now is booking. So that's the situation. Woods in shorts looks weird. Yeah, because you've seen him in tights for the longest, and then now you're wearing shorts. It's just very bizarre. What are my thoughts on Cena versus Punk? You personally thought it was sports entertainment down to perfection. Was it overbooking as hell? Absolutely. But man, it was entertaining. I'll say this much. It was entertaining, yes. Here's what I hate. The referee spot was dumb as hell. Not Charles Robinson running down the ramp. I think that was beautiful. The ref getting knocked out for as long as he was knocked out, I hate that in wrestling. Because what you should do is, when the ref gets hit and they go down, if dastardly activity is going to continue and persist for 5 to 10 minutes, ref went down with maybe 8 minutes left in the match, bro. We ain't see this dude. We ain't see this dude until the final pinfall. He was out for 8 minutes off of what? What was it? A shoulder tackle, right? It was a shoulder tackle that took him out, right? Bro, how? How? Matter of fact, let me go back and just confirm. Let me go back and just confirm, because I know I'm not wilding. Cena went for the shoulder tackle, and then I believe it was Cena. Yeah, I believe it was Cena and not Punk. Went for the shoulder tackle, and then the ref was gone forever. And I was just sitting there saying to myself, there's no way, bro. There's legit no way. Let me see here. WWE. We'll go Night of Champions. We're at commercial break right now, by the way. We'll go Night of Champions. Ah, fuck. I got commercials over here. Charles got trucked the same way he did back when Shane McMahon did the same thing, trucking him funny full speed to the ring. And I love that spot. I absolutely love that spot. I have no issues with that. I have no issues with that. And then furthermore, with Charles Robinson, he's in his, what is he, 59? 58, 59, maybe his early 60s. He's been an official for an incredibly long time. So when he goes down, I can believe that. You're old as hell. It's going to take time. But you can't have no ref who's in their fucking late 20s, 30s, whatever the case is. Motherfucker go down from a shoulder tackle. You gone for 8 minutes? Bro, that's ridiculous. Let me see here. All right, here we go. There is the, all right. GTS doesn't connect. Oh, there's when the ref went out. There's when the ref went out. Hold on, wait. The ref went out right here. Pinfall didn't work out in his favor. Pinfall didn't work out in his favor. It's 2:30. Okay, perfect. Here we go. Here come the moves of doom. There's a right hand. Oh, there it is. All right, Cena. Shoulder tap. Bam. Hits the ref at 2:36:34. Ref goes out the ring at 2:36:34. Right? Here comes Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker. We're now 3 minutes past. Let's keep fast forwarding. Here comes Penta walking. We're now, we're at 2:41 right now. 5 minutes have passed now. Sami Zayn comes out. Braun Breaker, Sami Zayn fighting. Penta goes off the ramp. We're 6 minutes now. Brunson Reed up top, caught by Cena. Cena with the AA on Brunson Reed. Fast forward. Mind you, Cena and Punk now have their embrace, middle of the ring. We're at 7 minutes now. There's the hug. Rollins comes in, briefcase off of Punk's head. Heyman's walking back in front. Curb stomp on Punk. Rollins thrown out of the ring. And the ref comes back in at 2:44. Is it Heyman who picks him up? I think it's Heyman who picks up the ref. Yeah, no, I think Heyman went to go get the briefcase. Ref gets up at 2:44:20. Gets into the ring for the pin cover. 1, 2, 3. That's the final cover. 8 minutes. 8 minutes he was out off a shoulder tackle. 8 minutes he was out on a shoulder tackle. Egregious. Egregious. Makes absolutely no sense. If Rollins had hit him with a curb stomp, if Cena had went out there and purposely went and hit him again on the outside to make sure that he's down, cool. If Punk mistakenly fell off the apron and landed on the ref and he took another bump, all right. You cannot, under any circumstance, try to sit there and make me believe a shoulder tackle takes out the ref for 8 minutes. There's no way. Mind you, in the midst of him being down, 3 different theme songs played for people to make interferences. Seth Rollins' music hit, Penta's music hit, Sami Zayn's music hit. Come on, man. Come on, man. I just don't understand that. That's my biggest criticism of the main event. I loved the main event, though. It was awesome. But that's my biggest criticism. Kayla put 2 on it. Said, happy belated B-Day from yourself and Brandon. I appreciate you immensely. Thank you very much. Tag team championship between the Judgment Day and the New Day. Oh, Finn, all kinds of steps right now. Shug Dog said, why do you get a feeling we're going to see a double turn when Cody faces Cena at SummerSlam in vein of Austin and Hart? I think it's definitely doable because people were eating up when Cena had the title and could have hit Punk, and then he dropped the title. Legit, and you heard, I think it was Cole on commentary saying, oh, well, he listened to the people. He finally listened to the people or something. Or maybe it was Wade Barrett. It escapes me. But it's a possibility we could have the double turn and then him go and turn, Cody go and turn heel. Because I think the people are really, really, really yearning for it. Oh, they about to cross. Oh, no, Sling Blade. Down goes Kofi. It would have been worth it if Roman came back. But irregardless, if Roman were to come back, something's got to happen to the ref. You got to go and hit the ref again. And mind you, this is, oh, damn, Kofi with that stomp to take down Balor. Here's my issue that I always had with the ref spot. Like I said prior, there's legit no sweat off your back, no fucking up in the pacing of the match. if you go back, double down, and actually intentionally hit the referee this time. Because guess what? The ref won't know who hit him. Shoulder tackle, ref is down for like 45 seconds or some shit, because they always did it. Just go, look at the ref. Oh, son's still down. Go outside. Bang. Hit son. So now he got a longer period of time to go and recover. Here's what even made a bigger level of confusion. Paul Heyman's outside walking back and forth past the ref. You hit the ref. You're not even supposed to be here. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Finn is up there. Oh, damn, he hit the coup de grace on JD. Well, that's it. It's clipped now. They about to lose. Oh, Finn kicked out. Xavier Woods, he's got him up. Oh, he's looking for Kofi. Kofi wasn't holding the tag rope, but I guess it doesn't matter here. Wow. Good, a midnight hour. It connects. Match done. New Day return. Whoa! Finn Balor kicked out. Wait a minute. Finn Balor kicked out. I love the Lil Nate spot. I love the Lil Nate spot. I think that was awesome. I have no issue with that. And again, he's pushing 60 or he's already in his 60s. So that's understandable. The other ref, bro, ain't no way a shoulder tackle taking you down for 8 minutes. 3 theme songs played so people could go and make their interferences. And you were down the entire time. Fat ass Paul Heyman, Walrus, Penguin, walking in front of you. There's no way you weren't awakened, bro. Cosmic Trash with 10 on said the Steelers acquire Jalen Ramsey. Apparently, yes, they did. Oh, kick out from Kofi. Wait, what the hell was that? That was the tag team championship. Xavier just hit Finn with the tag team championship. What the hell's going on? Yo, Balor's going into business for himself or something. This man is kicking out of everything. Balor is kicking out of everything. What is going on? He kicking out of everything. Golly. Yeah, it might be prime. Finn might be back. Finn might be back. Son kicked, they kicked out of the midnight. He kicked out the midnight hour. He got hit in the back of the head with the title. He kicked out there too. This is spectacular. Well, what the hell was JD doing? He missed his mark. I guess he's got Woods now. Is he looking for a Spanish fly? I think he's looking for a Spanish fly. Yeah, he got a Spanish fly on Woods. There's no way. Yup, Woods gonna break that. He got that broken up. They got, thank God, written across their butt cheeks. Damn. Down goes Finn again. Oh, wait, Kofi tried to go for that cross body outside the ring. He ends up catching a sling blade for his troubles. Oh, Woods in trouble. Damn, big time boot. Down goes Woods. Finn got him in the drop zone. So does JD. Here comes the moonsault. Connects. Here comes coup de grace. Watch out. Connects. Woods is down. 1, 2, 3 new tag team champions. New tag. Listen to that pop. They wanted to see the Judgment Day win. Finn Balor, turn back the clock. Hold on. Wait a minute. Finn Balor, no more. Prime Balor. Whoa. Prime Balor is back. Finn Balor, who? Whoa. Hey, I blame Xavier for wearing them goofy ass trunks. You're not a trunks man. You're a tights man. Big dummy, you did it to yourself. Tricks are for kids. The Irish Invasion, back at the top. I like that name, Irish Invasion. Prince Devitt, Fergal Devitt. Way to get the job done. And the Judgment Day's got now 5 belts. Well, really 3. But it's 5 in total because you have 2 tag team champions within the group. All right, new Raw tag team champions. Hell of a job by Finn Balor. Why bitch ass Dom Mysterio out here? Put that title down. Why is Dominik Mysterio out here? Somebody go get the tranquilizer and fucking shoot him. What is Dominik Mysterio doing out here? Get that rat mustache bastard out of here. Why is Dominik Mysterio out here? They did it clean too, which is odd, but you'll take it. Yeah, indeed, they did it clean. That just means that WWE, I should say, they just said, hey, man, let's get these titles off the New Day, man. All right. Oh, they got a highlight of the night from last week. Yep, Bayley and Becky had a magnificent doggone match. Somebody call up Chuck Norris and slip that bitch in, slip that bitch ass Dom. Yeah, snipe him. Yeah, snipe his ass. Expeditiously. Was that Cam Hayward in the background? I'm pretty sure they're gonna go and put the camera in the crowd. Oh, man.
Well, Graves, thank you so much. I'm backstage with Bayley. Bayley, after all of the chaos of last week with Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch, where is your head at now? I mean, are you still focused on another opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship?
All right, let's hear what Becky got to say. I should say Bayley.
I mean, do I wish I was standing here as your new Women's Intercontinental Champion? Yes, I should have been, but Lyra had to get involved in my business, okay? That's not going to change why I came back to get my hands on Becky Lynch and what I'm going to do.
Wow, okay, so you can't text me back, you won't talk to me.
Oh, here comes Lyra.
Is this just what you're going to do every week? Interrupt my business? Okay, look, if you're here to apologize, I don't want to hear it.
I was gonna apologize. I don't even know who you are anymore. I keep hoping things will go back to the way they were with us before WrestleMania, but you just won't let that happen. You actually think I went out there to sabotage you last week, don't you?
Does seem like.
Do you have any idea what's been happening since you were gone? Things might not be personal between us. It's not personal. It's not personal.
Gotcha,
it's personal
bitch.
between me and Becky. In okay?
WF
Okay,
83
and it's
is
not
now
personal
following.
Between me and Becky. She took me out before WrestleMania. This has been going on for 10 years. 10 years, so this is all about you.
No, it's not all about me, but you need to understand.
You mind your own business, okay? I was the princess. You need to mind your business. You got the title.
Oh.
Look, I had a feeling it was going to go this way. So I went ahead and arranged for you two to settle it in the ring. Tonight.
Okay, Adam Pearce. Bro, Adam Pearce always screaming and shit. All right, Lyra versus Bayley for the #1 contendership to the IC championship. You know what team we're rooting for.
Yeah! Damn, look at big booty Bayley, 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 big booty baby. Damage control. Big booty Bayley, 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 big booty Bayley.
Big booty Bayley, big booty Bayley. Run it back.
Yeah! Damn, look at big booty Bayley, 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 big booty baby. Damage control. Big booty Bayley, 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 big booty Bayley.
Hold on, we got ourselves a promo during the commercial break between Grayson Waller and Byron Saxton. Let's hear what Grayson Waller got to say.
Look at you trying to stir the pot, Byron. I'm sure you'd love to know the answer. I'm sure the flops in Pittsburgh would love to know the answer. But the truth is, I'm not here to waste my time talking about Austin Theory. No, I'm here to do something nice for once. I'm here to give my flowers to the New Day. I'm a little shocked right now. They just lost the World Tag Team Championships, and I guess those two little hornswoggle lookalikes in the Judgment Day found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and got lucky. But instead of focusing on tonight, let's think of everything the New Day's done in the past year. For over 10 years, Byron, they gave their blood, their sweat, their...
This man is out here to glaze.
And what did you do in return? You all turned on them and booed them out of every building. And it makes me sick, because Because you're all a bunch of little kids in grown men's bodies, real grown, who like shiny new toys. And why do you boo them? Because they finally started looking after themselves. They cut the cord and got rid of Big E, and it was inspirational, Warren. It was the greatest moment in WWE history. After years of being selfless, after years of carrying his dead weight on their backs, they got rid of him. And they became successful again. And I guess we could all learn something.
Facts. He's just yapping out there, bro. He just yapping. He's saying a whole lot of nothing. He over here pontificating like Solo. His whole promo was bigging up the New Day. They just lost. They just lost. Homie definitely gonna be in the car like,
your homophobia is so visceral.
That's a wrong damn clip. God damn it, it was a wrong wire clip. Son of a bitch. I clicked the wrong clip. We're going to find a way to utilize Brother Muzone at one point during the stream. We're going to have to figure out a way to utilize Brother Muzone at one point of the stream. It's the last day of June, so I guess there will be a moment in time in which we could utilize.
Your homophobia is so visceral.
So we're going to figure out how we're going to make it work. We're going to put Brother Muzone to work. We're going to put Brother Muzone to work. Moo Lamba in the building. What's happening? The scene with Carver is so powerful. Yes, indeed. From somebody who didn't appear to give a shit about anybody, or I should say care too much about the kids. Then you see how much it matters to him. Yo, I better not see nothing but highlights of the 90s, bro, here for Goldberg, man. This Goldberg package better have fucking video of some highlights from the 21st century, bro. Oh, my God. We're back in WCW. Stop it. Stop it. I want to see some highlights of Goldberg in the 21st century. Show me some show him spearing Christian or some shit like that. Okay, this is WCW. Show some damn WWE spears. Show some WWE spears. Come on, man. Bro, he was in WWE for a year and then returned in 2016 and had some matches. There's no way you don't have any highlight. The entire highlight package is WCW. Come on, man. Show me a spear on Nunzio. Show me a spear on Christian. Show me a spear on Batista. Show me a spear on Flair in WWE. There's no way. This whole fucking package is WCW. There's no way you're going to tell me, yeah, we only got highlights of this man from 1997 to 1999, or I should say 2000, and that's it. Come on, man. All right, here we go. Goldberg 2003. There we go. Finally, there's the spear on The Rock. Thank the Lord. There's a spear on the game. There's Chris Jericho, Jackhammer. Thank you. We got Goldberg in 2003. Finally, they acknowledge it. There's Batista. There it is. Thank you very much. Show me the fucking spears in WWE. Thank you. Oh, wow. Yo, they actually had Brock's back. They had Brock's back at WrestleMania in the video. Oh, here we go. Here's 2000 when he came back, 2016. There we go. There we go. Finally. Finally. There it is, Goldberg, Kevin Owens. All right. See, now we have some updated Goldberg video. I'm happy now. God damn, it took forever. It took for fucking ever, bro. This is their first time they acknowledged Goldberg 2003 in maybe 8 years. That's insane. I, for one, actually liked Goldberg in 2003. I'm not even going to hold you. I, for one, liked it. I think the issue was they didn't pull the trigger on him soon enough. He should have won the Elimination Chamber at SummerSlam 2003. He should have been champion for like 6, 7 some months. Well, maybe not so much 6, 7 some months. I think if he were to have lost it at Royal Rumble, that wouldn't have been a problem either. You could have had Brock cost him the title at Royal Rumble, and you could have easily pushed the story along. And then, of course, Booker T should have won WrestleMania 19. Well, no. That's prior because
See what
Goldberg showed
that
up the
God is now
following evening.
following.
Triple H, HBK, and Benoit could have had their program happen at WrestleMania regardless. Not to say without the title because the title was necessary, but we could have got there by way of Royal Rumble one way or another. So you stopped watching WWE in 2003 or 2016? No. I stopped watching WWE briefly in 2010. So after WrestleMania 26, and I was watching sporadically during those times. Like, it wasn't as consistent. From 98 through 2009, never missed an episode of SmackDown. If I did miss an episode of SmackDown, I'd rewatch it on, it used to pop up on, I believe it was Telemundo. I'd watch it in Spanish. Raw, they would have retapes of Raw pop up on Telemundo, so I'd end up seeing it. I think it was on the Sunday prior to the next episode of Raw on the next Monday. So that was my only way of watching before I got cable in 2008. But for the most part, I would just watch like Raw Rebound or go online and see stuff from Raw. But I notoriously would not miss an episode of SmackDown from 98 to 2009. 2009, here and there, started to fall off a bit. And then when The Rock came back in 2011, I'm like, all right, I'm back in it. So I was always tuned in for that, and I've been heavy in WWE since then. Yes, Telemundo. Yeah, they're writing off Chad Gable because he's nursing an injury. He was God in the chamber, indeed, bro. Goldberg, if you go back and this is why I don't think people dislike Goldberg now. I don't believe, man, I never liked Goldberg. Goldberg was never over. He was boring. People didn't like him like that. I don't know about that one, fam. Oh, hold on. Wait. Is this man wearing... What the fuck is this man wearing? He got on like a velvet? Fit. What the hell is this man wearing? Bro, hey, drop the link, fam. I'm like a woman in the Instagram comment section. Where's the link? Hey, that shit was clean, bro. Yeah, Chad Gable was yapping. But that brother was clean. Yeah, and Kaiser always in the background, just lurking. Ludwig Kaiser lurking in the background, by the way. Look, watch, peep. See if y'all can see Ludwig Kaiser right over the shoulder. Right over the shoulder. Ludwig Kaiser's right in betwixt American Made. We got to figure out what is he scheming, what is he plotting on. And we about to have Rusev versus Sheamus. This about to be a physical matchup. Why Goldberg never wrestled Stone Cold Steve Austin? They never crossed paths when Austin was active. Goldberg came the night after Austin's final match. They never would have crossed paths. Austin simply was not, after the damage to his body, he retired in his match against Rock. They never had an opportunity. So, but if it was Goldberg versus Steve, if it's in WCW, Goldberg goes over. WWE, Austin goes over. But the problem is, WWE, Austin versus Goldberg, it kind of has to be a squash match one way or another, because you got Goldberg in a match longer than 5 minutes. What are you doing? What are you stretching this match to 10 minutes for? But it would have to be a stipulation kind of match in order to have it. So, wouldn't work. Yeah, Goldberg did hurt Brett, kicked him in the face. Now, granted, Brett was past it. 100%. But I'm not going to sit there and say it's not warranted that he's angry. Yeah, it was silent for Rusev. People don't give a shit. They got to give people a reason to give a shit. They brought Rusev back as a heel. Rusev really only has been beaten up on American Alpha. Or Alpha Academy, sorry. Who gives a shit? Oh, look, he choked out Otis. Oh, wow, he choked out Tozawa. You want people to really go and boo Rusev? Have him run through Jey Uso. You need him to go and run through a hot baby face if you really want to get some heat on him. This match is going to bring attention to it. Yes, indeed it will. But I still believe Sheamus should be the one who goes over. Because I'm still incredibly high on Sheamus holding that IC championship here this year. And a big victory here could put him on the radar for that championship. Do I think Jey Uso losing to Gunther was the right choice? Yes. Yes. How is it that we still have a minute and a half left of this fucking commercial break? Here comes Sheamus now. They really stopped pushing Sheamus after his Gunther feud. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. You're not understanding the Ron Killings, Aleister Black stuff? Oh, it's because whenever Ron Killings, well, not whenever, but the last 3 weeks, every time Ron comes out to cut a promo, it's in the middle of a Aleister Black match, entrance, segment. So now Aleister Black's on some, hey, man, you're not going to keep interrupting my shit. Oh. All right, here we go. Sheamus one-on-one with Rusev. This is going to be a physical matchup right now. Ring the damn bell. This is going to be a physical matchup. Yup, almost an hour down in the books. Get some sleep. I look tired as fuck. Indeed I am, because I'm on 5 hours of sleep. Del Rio coming out to help Rusev is absolutely insane. Del Rio coming out to help Rusev is absolutely insane. Okay, Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis.
Champs. You know, I have a feeling you guys are trying to figure out what to do about the Women's World Tag Team Champions. We were just talking about that. Yeah. Well, as a tag team champion myself, I have an idea. Oh, you want to hear me out? Oh, please. Yeah. Well, I feel like Raquel's worked really hard to not only win those titles, but to defend those titles. And I feel like it'd be really mean of you guys to strip her of the titles. Okay, so I have an idea. We find her a new tag team partner.
He's going to suggest Roxanne.
Roxanne. Great idea. It's a great idea. And it works for everyone. It works for you. It'll give you some matches on Raw. It works for you. It'll give you some matches on SmackDown. It works for everyone. It's a win-win. No brainer.
Momentito, we're going to confer for a second, okay?
Take your time.
I'm with you. 100%. Okay, let's do it. Finn, you know what? We will allow it. Yes.
Scheming.
One condition. Yes, Raquel and Roxanne, they're going to have to justify this decision. So they're going to have to prove to us and to the world that they're worthy champions.
Yeah, so in 2 weeks at Evolution, they're going to defend those titles against a team from Raw, okay, a team from SmackDown, and a team from NXT.
What?
You know what? Bottles in the clubhouse. Let's go on business. Celebrate. Done deal.
NXT. So it's going to be a fatal four-way tag championship match? Oh, Liv is not going to have a good time. Liv Morgan probably watching the program right now like... All right. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. Finn plotting like a motherfucker. All he want to do is see Liv Morgan angry, bro. Anytime Finn Balor sees Liv Morgan angry, this man wakes up in the morning and he be like... That's exactly what he's probably feeling at the moment. All right, Sheamus and Rusev both exchanging shoulders. All right. Finn laughing like a cartoon villain. Ain't that the fact? Why is it early today? Because they're double taping. They're also taping SmackDown tonight as well, but it's not going to be broadcasted. I'm trying to download this. There it is. K Styles said, hello from work again. Hello there. Hopefully you're having yourself a good day, brother. Ooh. All right, there we go. I got it now. Why is there double taping? July 4th on Friday. July 4th on Friday. So since July 4th is on Friday, they're going to give the talent time off, and they're pretty much going to be able to just broadcast while everybody else goes and hangs with their family, I guess. Jesus Christ! A power slam from Sheamus to Rusev onto the outside of the ring. Oh, that man is in pain. God damn. Ah, my back. My back. Weedman said you like the new era WWE War Games matches. They aren't top tier, but they're fun to watch. Anyways, yes, indeed, those were classics. The Undisputed Era was such dynamos of NXT. Yeah, his back is broken. Spinal.
I broke my back.
What do you mean by that?
My back is broken.
What, a vertebrae or
Well,
what portion?
Spinal.
Oh, Rusev, Sheamus exchanging arms, rights and lefts. My shoulder. It's only a matter of time before Sheamus starts turning completely red, bro. Clubbing blow. Oh. Oh, no, he's not doing it again. Oh, wait. He's going to do it again. He's going to do it again. Clubbing blow. Clubbing blow. Clubbing blow. Oh, I thought he was going to try to give him like a variation of the 10 beats of the Babrin outside the ring. Uh-oh. He's got his leg now. Oh, Rusev. God damn. Rusev just stepped on this man's leg. Jesus Christ. Sheamus on the ground right now like.
What's wrong, okay?
When I came down. I'm trying to make y'all understand what I'm saying.
AJ, I agree with you. I agree with you. It is very repetitive to where I don't want to see it annually as well. Oh, this is just a chin lock? Okay, Davey Boy Smith chin lock here. Davey Boy Smith chin lock here. All right, back from commercial break here. Chin lock from Sheamus. On to Sheamus, I should say. Sheamus starting to stand up. He said this chin lock won't work on me.
No, sir. Not me.
He's in a tough spot. Sheamus got to stand up. Sheamus got to stand up. Somebody fucking tell Sheamus to stand up. Somebody tell Sheamus to stand up. Someone rush into the ring and whisper in his ear.
Who are you anyway? One of your fans.
God damn. Did you see Sheamus's skin jump off his chest? Oh my God. Big D, the villain, said, when will the Steelers trade shenanigans reaction drop? Probably like 10 p.m. Oh, my shoulders. This match is a bona fide slobber knocker. Yeah, it's hella physical. Oh, wow, look at him. He's telling Rusev to hit him. Oh, my God. Sheamus saying, hit me, hit me, hit me, like a degenerate gambler at the blackjack table. Jesus Christ, Sheamus is asking to get kicked. Sheamus wants to feel the feet. Golly, what's wrong with this man? Oh, my Lord. Yo, he just slapped the fuck out of Rusev. Hold on. Sheamus with the clubbing blows. Right hands. A clubbing blow. Double axe handle. Another double axe handle. Damn. Oh, backbreaker. Pain. Yeah, Sheamus got some problems, bro. Sheamus got some problems. He like that. He like getting hit.
What the hell wrong with them? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with him? Time, what's wrong with him?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Did he just kick out at 1? How? He kicked out at 1. He kicked out at 1. He's like, that's Sheamus. Or I should say Rusev. He got up immediately. I thought he was knocked out. Homie, how? How? Bro, what? Sheamus just got hit with a spinning backhand. Got to kick out at 1, Sheamus. Oh, Sheamus kicking out at 2. Rusev kicking out at 1. Bro, did you see? Rusev got hit on the ground. He was like this. Got up immediately. Hold on. These dudes want to feel pain. These dudes want to feel pain. Alan in the building, what's going on? How we doing, Chiseled? Put your big announcement out earlier. Thank you for being awesome. You've been an inspiration to you for some time. Well, I appreciate being a variation of inspiration, brother. I appreciate that. And I'm happy for you. Afro B-Man in the building. What's happening? CJ said WWE been doing that lately. People kicking out of 5 finishers at the count of 1. Whoa, what a superplex. Oh, my Lord. God damn. Sheamus bounced heavily off the middle of the ring. Whoa, that's how we're going to go to commercial? Wait, you just go straight off a superplex straight to commercial? I would hope they're both on the ground selling. Oh, yeah, so they're both on the ground selling. Sheamus' shoulders is down. Referee should start counting. Rusev is starting to get up now, but hey, you got to start that 10 count. He's completely down. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Is Sheamus okay? Because looked like the referee just went over to go tell Rusev something. I know they got to call it in the ring, but is son okay? Oh, yeah, I think Sheamus is fine. I think Sheamus is fine. I think damn, he done threw Sheamus out the ring. Could Sheamus have gotten, like, the wind knocked out of him or something? Yeah, the ads, it's just been a shit ton of ads, bro. It's a bit wild. I'm dropping a video on the Steelers trade reaction later this evening. Castle said, you'd rather just, instead of kicking out the wrestlers, don't go for the pin that early. Yes. Or if you're going to kick out of a finisher, you got to do a move where you didn't hit the finisher clean. 100%, 100%. I said this regarding Brock Lesnar matches at first. In my opinion, there shouldn't be a pinfall cover in a Brock Lesnar match until it's the only cover should be the final cover of the day. And I've always said, if you want to end a fucking match and really put a stamp on it, just spam your finisher over and over and over. If you're a heel, there should be no reason why you don't do that shit. I'm not a big fan of people kicking out of finishers. Signature moves, I understand, but it really comes into play if you have inflicted enough damage and people really believe that first cover could be the end of the match. Now, granted, there's psychology in going for frequent pin covers because the person's going to be tiring themselves out having to kick out, but it's on commentary to continually drive home the point that the pin cover is also tiring out the opponent, and the finish has to also be predicated on the damn wrestler being fatigued as to why they can't go and kick out. You got to showcase throughout the match they running out of gas if that's the angle you want to take. If that ain't the angle you fixing to go and take, bro, just don't go for the fucking finisher. Hit your moves, sell. Don't, I shouldn't say finisher. Don't go for the pin cover. I hate frequent pin cover. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Because there's a place for it. Let's say if you go for like 5 covers in a match, it's a 10-minute match. Depending on how spaced out they are, sometimes it can make sense. But if not, leave it be. Just like what just now, Sheamus just hit the white noise. He didn't go for the cover. He's rolling over. Why? Because he's fatigued. He's fatigued. Just like Rusev is fatigued. They've both been battered. So the best thing that you can do in a situation like this is the very next cover, if you didn't have a bunch of false finishes prior, the very next cover, people are going to believe, yo, that's it. That's the match. So if you do get a false finish and somebody kicks out, you get a larger pop out of it. Sierra in the building. How's it going? What the fuck? Did Rusev just headbutt Sheamus? Rusev was just giving miniature headbutt. Jesus Christ, they're exchanging clubbing blow. They're both exchanging lariats. It's not even seated lariats. It's lariats from their knees. And now they're both standing up by way of the momentum, exchanging lariats, or should I say clubbing blow, clubbing blow, clubbing blow, clubbing blow, clubbing blow. Oh, no, that wasn't a clubbing blow. That's just it was a kick to the midsection or a chop to the midsection, and now a kick to the face, another kick to the face. Rusev is in control here. Oh, Power slam from Sheamus. And remember, look again. Sheamus hits the power slam and he doesn't immediately go for the cover. Why? Because he's fucking tired. Yeah, this is big meaty men slapping meat, apparently. Where's Big E when you need him? Where's Big E when you need him? Oh, 10 beats of the Babbering coming right now. 10 beats of the Babbering coming right now. Are you ready for the Irish? Clubbing blow, 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 clubbing blow. 15 clubbing blows. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Keep in mind, Sheamus still hasn't gone for a cover. He's trying to set up the bro kick. He waited too long. Damn. Oh, what the hell? He went for the bro kick, but Rusev countered.
Gotcha, bitch.
RBZ
Hold on.
Tristan TMT is now following.
Oh, Sheamus went for a big knee. Got it. See, when he hit him right there, and then he went down. It's his first cover in over 6 minutes. A big ass fucking knee. You thought that was it. It's his first cover in 6 minutes. And then Rusev kicked out the laziest way. Son was. He didn't even fully kick out. He just got his shoulder up. Oh, wait, Rusev got, shit. Oh, he's looking for that kick. Watch out, Sheamus. Watch out, Jesus Christ. Oh, no, Sheamus is down. Rusev got him in position. Oh, no. Sheamus, you got to move. Sheamus, you got to move. David put 2 on, said clubbing blows. And elbow! Match made in heaven. Ain't that the truth? Oh, Lord, he's looking for the accolade. Damn, there's the step. There's the step right on the back. Oh, Sheamus is in trouble. Oh, no, he done locked in the accolade. Sheamus, you got to counter. Rusev got the accolade locked in. Come on, Sheamus. Oh, he's got both the arms hooked. Whoa. What the fuck? Sheamus is starting to stand up. Oh, watch out. Sheamus got Rusev up. How the hell did he get up? Oh, and they both fell outside the ring. Well, hell of a job from Sheamus. Yo, this is a fucking physical match. We knew that was going to be the case. But oh my Lord. Big broad kick. Down goes Rusev. Hold on. Yo, this is a physical ass fight. Sheamus back in the ring. It's an 8 count. Rusev trying to get back up. Wow. Rusev beat the count, got back inside the ring. This match continues. Right hand. Oh, Rusev tried to see if he could hit Sheamus with a right hand. Look, yo, Rusev might be concussed, figuratively. Every time Sheamus hits him, Rusev looked like he's trying to hit him, but he can't seem to build up the strength. Oh, that was a lie. He just countered and put his head off the post. He was baiting him. Oh, he's got him up. Oh, no. He's looking for the white noise. Oh, Sheamus got counted. Rusev with a right hand now. Oh, this bastard raked the eyes. You can't rake the eyes. Hey, hold on. Whoa. Oh, my God. He just pulled him into the exposed area of the turnbuckle. Right in front of the referee. Is that not? You can't do that in front of the referee. I know he didn't use a weapon, but the referee says that's against the rule. Oh, Lord. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Wow. Okay, Double said, what is it that you hear about YouTube banning reaction videos? What do you mean? Well, I'll be damned. Rusev got the W. He cheated right in front of the damn referee. Hey, shit. You can't. He exposed the metal rod, but the ref was complaining like you can't do that, but he didn't do anything. All right. Damn, Sheamus. Oh, wow. Rusev kissed him on the cheek. All right, Evolution in 3 weeks. Well, 2 weeks, actually. Yeah, that match was long as hell, pause. How do you feel when you see a super kick with no thigh slap? I don't mind it. I don't think it's necessary to have the times on the thigh slap. Congratulations to the winner.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
American Made Backstage.
Jackie, we've got a lot of work to do. But first things first, I'm getting myself in that battle royal for Evolution. Because believe me,
What the hell? El Grande Americano.
Can I get a reaction to whatever that was? No comment.
That wasn't Chad Gable, though. That was somebody else. That 100% was not Chad Gable. If you look at the body, look at the body. Look at the body. That's not Chad Gable. That is not Chad Gable. Hold on. Look at the... Oh, no. That's Ludwig. Yeah, if you take a look at his back, that's Ludwig. That's 100% Ludwig. Oh, Jesus Christ. Karrion Kross beating the living shit out of Sammy despite the fact that he lost in Saudi. Whoa. He's got a lead pipe. He's got a lead pipe. Karrion Kross over here just assaulted this man with a damn lead pipe. Recovery Kev in the building. What's happening? Damn. Hey, somebody called the damn authorities on this man.
Police! Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help! Help! Police! Help!
Stephanie Fakir backstage, or I should say crowd side, with Byron Saxton. But this is gonna be something here. Oh, you said call the authorities?
We are the police. We are the police. The police of Haiti. The police of Haiti.
Take his ass to jail. You go to jail, you son of a bitch.
All right, hold him there.
You go to jail.
All right. Oh, so Stephanie Vakir is going to be in the Battle Royal. Americano is apparently fluent in German. Apparently. Yummy Chilean lady. Ain't that the truth? We got to, we got to give it some time. All right, Battle Royal at Evolution advances to take on the champion. Golly. Yeah, this only 5 hours of sleep is kicking my ass. Wonder if this is going to lead to Chad Gable coming back and getting mad. Ludwig stole his gimmick and accidentally revealed it was him all along. That's actually, I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that they do. They definitely need to have a scenario where Gable essentially admits that it's him who is Americano. Because it'd be foolish if you try to just let it go and not address the elephant in the room. Because we kind of all know it's him. They even said on commentary they believe it's him. But he's been denying it for the longest. So the best way to cap off the entire feud is to have it exposed that it's him. All right. Unless we're supposed to play it seriously.
And that means defending against Rhea Ripley.
So at Evolution, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. You're on.
You know, it's interesting to note that Rhea Ripley has never defeated Io Sky in her career. Well, she gets another opportunity a week from Sunday at WWE Evolution in Atlanta. The Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, looks to win back her Women's World Championship from the woman who took the gold.
Would have preferred if it was Asuka, but Io, whatever. Well, we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. I think it's going to be Io who retains against Rhea regardless. It's going to be Io who retains against Rhea regardless. I don't think there's a scenario where she doesn't get it. Would I rather take a pile driver or a Canadian destroyer? Probably a Canadian destroyer. I don't trust the pile driver. I don't trust that. I don't trust that. Yo, this is just too much. Oh, yeah, it is the Cam Hayward. It's Cam Hayward and his cousin. I said his cousin, his younger brother. Who's this big guy? I forget who this big guy is. Yeah. Oh, here comes Gunther now. Here comes Gunther now. I don't think that was Fryer move. That wasn't Fryer move. Oh, that's Frazier? Really? Oh, that's Frazier. That's what Frazier looked like. Interesting. No TJ Watt? Yeah, I don't know if he's a wrestling fan, but we know Cameron Hayward is. Here comes the ring general, Gunther, coming out here to talk about Bill Goldberg. Gunther should be pissed that his lackey is siding with Gable. Well, no guarantee just yet. No guarantee just yet. Will Dragunov return? I'm really hoping it's going to happen much sooner than later, because now he's been out for, I think, maybe exactly a year. I think he's been out for exactly a year. So I hope he's ready. Actually, let me see here. Is Ilya Dragunov cleared to return to the ring? Nope. Not yet. Not yet. They need the cruiserweight title back? No, they don't. People not going to respect it. DHB said you need Gunther to put on like 20 pounds. He's getting too thin for you. I disagree.
We all saw the video highlighting some of Bill Goldberg's greatest career moments before. And I gotta say I'm impressed. It's violent, it's brutal, destructive. He left a mark on every opponent he ever stepped in the ring with. But just like his matches, all summed up in 3 minutes for you. Bill Goldberg has every right to claim that he's the most feared man of his generation. But I am not afraid of what is left of Bill Goldberg, because I see what he really is. He's a 58-year-old man that wants to ride out his career on my coattail. One last hurrah at my expense. That is definitely not going to happen, because I know Bill Goldberg is not capable of taking the World Heavyweight Championship away from me. And I know that I'm very capable to beat him in just under 3 minutes. But that's not my goal. My goal for Saturday night's main event is to take my time, take him apart, blow him up, outclass him, and embarrass him in front of everything and everyone that's near and dear to him. So I heard Bill Goldberg say he doesn't like bullies. So Bill, too bad you bumped into the biggest bully around here. At Saturday night's main event, I'm going to bully you. I'm going to push you around. I'm going to treat you like a piece of crap. And there is nothing you can do about it. And now we're all here guessing if you, Bill, if you still got it. Well, I'm going to expose you never had it. Wow. Intense stuff. And after Bill Goldberg, I'll be walking out here. It will be on me to raise the question. Who's next? Huh? Who is it? Who's next for the Hanganagai, huh?
For one, this promo was not as good as last week's. Not as good as last week's. It's a whole lot of the same shit. And I love Gunther, but this isn't this week promo. It should have been something else. He should have maybe went into a roast. He could have done something else. You can't do the same promo back-to-back weeks. This one was whack. I ain't gonna hold you. But what is Seth Rollins doing out here? Do we want Seth versus Gunther? I think Seth and Gunther is not that big of an issue. Wait, did he just repaint the Money in the Bank briefcase? They repainted the damn briefcase. Now it's black and gold. Seth wearing them Kendrick bell bottoms? Yeah. So now Seth Rollins interrupts the world champion. Let's hear what Rollins got to say after he was denied the championship last night. Or 2 nights ago. Seth ain't cashing in anytime soon. Agreed. He gonna terrorize the roster with that briefcase. Let's hear what he has to say.
For some reason, you're very proud to travel very, very far and achieve absolutely nothing. I mean, well,
Mr. Morales in the building.
Achieve absolutely nothing. Come on, he hadn't been paying attention. He hadn't been paying attention. Look, Gunther, we came out here to congratulate you. We have not seen you since you won this beautiful World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, congratulations to the ring general. Congratulations, champ. If you had been paying attention, you would understand. We did not go to Night of Champions to cash in this Money in the Bank contract on John Cena. If you had been paying attention, you would understand. For the last 2 years, I have said time and time again that if there
Gotcha,
is
bitch.
breath
Krusty Bum Nugget 2 is now following.
CM Punk will not be a world champion in this company.
Charles Clark for 516 can/will Rollins heel turn be as good or as better than Roman's? I don't think so, but who knows?
But as it stands, this Money in the Bank contract, when we won this, I told the world it was going to be an all-out assault on both world titles. So let me repeat. Congratulations, champ.
Son of fucking schemer. He's a schemer. Oh, well, here comes CM Punk now. Look at Seth's face. This man is fucking livid. He's livid. Infamous King, I agree with you. How the hell is it called Night of Champions? Only 2 titles on the line is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, wow. Punk wasted little time. He immediately went after Seth Rollins. Gunther's just observing. These two dudes hate each other. Where Rollins is running away from Punk. I don't think we're gonna see an interaction here tonight. further than this here. I don't think we're going to see another interact. No. LA Knight's not buried. 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 Whoa! Gunther just got pushed down from Punk. Look at Gunther's face. He looking at Punk like, hold on. What the fuck you doing? Look at Gunther's face. Whoa. Seth Rollins still saying bye-bye, bitch. Whoa. Oh, LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight attacking Seth Rollins in the crowd. Speak of the devil, and he shows his face. Where the hell did LA Knight come from? With the Timberland boots in the summertime. Summertime. You could sit back and unwind. Hold on. LA Knight with the right hands. Yeah. Oh, they're just wasting stuff in the concession stand. Oh, wow. Look at Roxanne putting the title around her waist. A vote.
To see if Roxanne should be the newest member of the Judgment Day. Everyone knows my answer. Roxanne, you're in. JD?
I want Judgment Day to stay on top. So it's a yes from me.
Good man.
Tom? I gotta talk to Liv.
No. Make the decision yourself. Make Liv proud.
Alleged yes.
Alleged.
Raquel, it's down to you.
Look at Finn's face, bro.
You better hold up your end of the deal, chiquita.
This man is the ultimate schemer.
Let's cheers our titles to the newest member of the Judgment Day. What do you call him?
And I think I'll start by getting revenge on the person that took out Liv. How are you saying?
At least we're on the same page when it comes to that.
Liv's gonna love this. She's gonna love this. This is great.
This man is a fucking schemer. This man is a fucking schemer over here. He's a fucking schemer over here. What is going on? You can't do that. Oh, my boy just made it to Cancun. All right, there we go. Yeah, my childhood friend who went for his who I was groomsman at his wedding this past week. He just sent me the confirmation he just made it to Cancun. That's awesome. All right, but you know what match is up now?
Yeah! Damn, look at Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty Baby. Dance control. Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty Bailey.
Run it back.
Yeah! Damn, look at Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty Baby. Dance control. Big Booty Bailey, big Booty Bailey, Bailey, big booty Bailey, big booty Bailey, big booty Bailey, big booty Bailey.
All right. Bailey in the building, taking on Lyra one-on-one. This is going to be a good match. That should be her theme song. You think so? I wouldn't mind it. Oh, she's over there taking photos with the people. Okay. Do I have water? I don't think I do. It's probably in the doggone kitchen. Hold on. Wait a minute. We're going to run back Big Booty Bailey. Let me go and grab myself a beverage.
Yeah! Damn, look at Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty Baby. Dance control. Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty Bailey. Yeah! Damn, look at Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty Baby. Dance control. Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty Bailey. Yeah! Damn, look at Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty Baby. Dance control. Big Booty Bailey, 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 big Booty Bailey. Yeah! Damn, look at Big Booty Bailey,
Okay. Enough. All right, but here comes Lyra Valkyria now. Couldn't find any water, but I did have a small Gatorade. Couldn't find any water, but I have a small Gatorade. So at least there's that. I guess I got to go buy some doggone water. But it's Lyra taking on Bailey. Winner becomes the #1 contender for the IC Championship. William in the building, keeping the streak alive, holding it down for the people. Giving out gifts. And he said it was time for gifts. Donations. And stay tuned later tonight. I'll give my thoughts on the Pittsburgh Steelers trade. So stay tuned for that later tonight, probably about 10 p.m. Ali the Reaper said that you wish you can get a gift, you never win anything. Hey, listen, everything good comes with time. We've had some days where we had some crazy amount of gifts. Remember that day? I think it was like 91 gifts. No, pardon me. It was maybe 117 total gifts that was given out to the populace by way of primarily William and Yan Burglar were holding it down. Well, what the hell? Kyrie Sane promo. Also, happy belated birthday to everybody in the chat. I notice I still have this, so I might as well finish it up. Not tonight, but I'll take a sip. Ali said, bro, you're 36. You've been waiting. All right. William said, you're watching an anime. Ooh, okay. Nice. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, subtitles going crazy here for the Pirate Princess. A Kyrie push. Yup, the Pirate Princess, Kyrie Sane. The Pirate Princess is here, so I mean, she's always been here though. A Kyrie Sane singles push. All right. The Tampa Bay Buccaneer herself. All right, Lyra and Bailey. I'm looking forward to this match here. You know it's going to be physical. You know it's going to be physical. Wade Face said, what Kyrie mean? You're the new Nia Jax. Oh, Lord. All right, who y'all got? Bayley or Lyra? Y'all got Bayley or Lyra? Winner is the #1 contender. Kyrie is in her botch queen era, injuring everybody. I can't go that far now. Triple threat at SummerSlam. We have a little bit over a month until SummerSlam. I'm trying to get in contact with the people at MetLife to see if I'd be able to get my stuff into stream. So we shall see. They do love multi-woman matches. Indeed, they do. Oh, look at Bayley on the attack over here. Frequent pin covers already coming in this match. All right. There's a pin for the damn. Sorry did not injure anybody. It was an accident. Jeez, indeed. It's going to be at Evolution. Oh, yeah, it is going to be at Evolution. That's right. They're going to have probably every women's title might be on the line at Evolution just to turn around 2 weeks later and then put the same titles on the line again. Becky gonna get involved? It's possible, but she wouldn't need to. I think if she goes down there just to try to entice anger between the two, they're already in a match. So unless she's gonna go and personally go and cost Lyra, less than a month until the NFL season. Well, 2 months. Well, actually no, because it kicks off what, September 4th or something like that. September 6th. September 5th, so it's a little over 2 months because I don't count preseason. But they already train in camp. They got pads on and stuff. I'm just going to do everything I can to enjoy the summer. I'm outside. Oh, double cross body. Damn. Look at the collision mid-air. And tomorrow makes it 1/2 of 2025 complete. So for those of y'all, how many of y'all feel good about your productivity in 2025? Put a 1 in the chat if you're satisfied with your 2025. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. Put a 1 in the chat if you're satisfied with your 2025 thus far. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. I'm seeing some 1s. I'm seeing some 2s. I'm seeing some 1s. I'm seeing some 2s. For those who have the 1s, keep that same level of consistency. Keep that same level of consistency. For those who have the 2s, are you already aware of what adjustments have to be made in the second half of 2025? Are you already aware of what has to be adjusted? Those of you who are saying yes, I'm seeing a few yeses here. Those of you who are saying yes, it's time to apply them. You got 6 more months. You got 6 more months. For those of you who are saying no, analyze what happened in January, February, March, April, May, June. What happened in each of these months that prevented me from getting to where the fuck it is that I want to go? Kung Fu Doctor said 2025 sucks. You lost your mom last month. Damn! Fuck! My condolences, brother. My condolences. God damn it. Yeah, we've been dealing with a lot of losses in the chat room, fam. We've been dealing with a lot of losses in the chat room, fam. Condolences. Condolences for Kung Fu Doctor. Fuck. There's a number of people who's dealing with loss. In fact, my childhood friend who lost his mom 2 weeks ago, just today he was able to get the flyer done for the funeral, and oof, it's gonna be next weekend, right before Saturday Night Main Event. So that's gonna be very tough. But yeah, this was his mother, and she passed away. Yeah, so that was his mother. He was able to finally get that, get everything done, and get his flyer set up. They got all the address for the entire service and everything over there. But man, it's been a lot of loss this year as well. It's been a lot of loss this year as well, man. So condolences around the room for everybody who's been dealing with loss in 2025, and those who are still enduring the grief of loss in years prior as well. It definitely does create a scenario of a yellow light, if you will, or even a hard stop red light for everything that it is that you're trying to get accomplished. But in the midst of all of that, there's a silver lining. In the beauty of it is being able to keep their memory alive through how you live your life, man. So for those who had those twos in the chat, make those necessary adjustments and do everything that you can to go and try to see if you could pull through, man, because it's brutal, man. I know. But yeah, let's make sure that we close out this year strong. Let's go make sure we close out this year strong. All right, we're back from commercial break now. Bailey, Lyra still going one-on-one here with Jessica Carr as a referee. Salvage said you thought Raw comes on at 8. No, it's on early because they have to tape SmackDown right after this because July 4th is on Saturday, and I believe I said Friday, but I believe the talent are off, so they're doing a double taping here tonight. But it's not going to be broadcast tonight. I don't believe so. Ali said you lost 5 people in 1 month. There's no silver lining. Shit, man, that's tough. That's tough. I was just talking to a gentleman this past weekend who had 3 losses in 60 days. So then 5 in 1 month. Good God, man. I can only imagine, what that kind of pain and grief is like. Everything is still relatively fresh, and moreover, you haven't been able to grieve one person, then having to endure another. So it just takes time. But then the silver linings always present themselves at one point down the line. It just takes time. It's a very tough situation that you find yourself in, brother. It's never easy. But we're all here for each other. Space Ghost said that was you in 2020. It does get better. Hey, I'm glad you were able to go and get through it, man. Man, Big Tank said 2020, you lost your fiance in December. I'm so sorry, brother. I'm so sorry, Big Tank. Damn. That's heavy. You just find a way to scrape up the pieces and move forward. But again, as I always say, you celebrate them in how you live your life. Keep a memento. Keep those. And as always, as I've always stated, for those who, the time has since passed, if you happen to still have videos, audio, photos on your phone or anywhere, second screen, whatever the case just so happens to be, if you have it on your phone, go and take a look at those photos, go and reminisce in those videos, not to try to live in the past, but to hold on to that as you carry yourself towards the future. It brings a smile to your face. Maybe if you got to shed a tear, shed a tear. If you got to go and go through the emotions, go through the emotions. But it's all a part of life. and makes you stronger for it. Lil Mike, yeah, it takes a while to get over grief. And believe it or not, sometimes you can't get over it. Sometimes you just got to go through the remainder of the way broken. And guess what? That's okay. That's okay. Because having the willingness to continue to move forward showcases the strength. Oh, wait a minute. I think both of them had their shoulders down. Yup, that's how we're going to get the triple threat. Becky didn't even have to interfere. Both women had their shoulders down. Wow. Wow. They both had their shoulders down. Whoa, what the hell? Lyra just attacked Bayley. What the hell?
Tony
They just attacked.
34 is now following.
I appreciate you. Damn, they just attacking each other. Yes, I will be at SummerSlam. I will be at SummerSlam. Oh, so they're just going to go ahead and brawl all the way through and through? All right, well, there it is. They just went into the damn crowd, and now they just going to war. They should have just went and restarted the match. Bayley and Lyra just going to war outside. Oh, now here comes all the referees. They're going to separate them. They just had an abrupt ending off of that pinfall, and then now I guess we just move on from here. Well, there it is. SmackDown going to be on Netflix today? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Tito said the hard thing is trying to keep the sound of all of their voices. Yeah, man, that's the tough thing. That's why I said last stream, I believe it was this past Monday or maybe the prior Friday, if you happen to have any sort of video, audio, anything, home video, cherish that, save that, and do everything you can to hold on to it, because we're truly the one generation where legitimately any and everybody has access to being able to keep file of somebody's face and also video as well. Oh, here we go. Punk interview.
Worked that well in years. You see him run away, it's because he knows I'm not the one to mess with. I got receipts for him, Paul Heyman, Braun, Gunther, anybody else who wants to get in my way. Excuse me. Hey, look, no offense. I know you got problems with him too, but when it comes to Seth, get at the back of the line. He belongs to me.
I don't know what you're coming in here all hot
Punk
like I
and
did
LA
something
Knight.
to you. If you want Seth, you can have him 6 days a week as far as I'm concerned. But when you talk about the back of the line, Saturday night's main event was just announced, and it's me, it's Seth Rollins. So what that means is I am the line. Yeah.
Oh, LA Knight, Seth Rollins, one-on-one, Saturday night main event. Meanwhile, Sami Zayn had to get his ribs taped up. Penta and Sami Zayn. Penta and Sami Zayn tagging. All right. Here we go. Let's go. That's the main event of the evening. Sammy about to get broken. Indeed. Guess Rollins will fight Punk at SummerSlam? Yeah, most likely. I think that's probably going to be the case. Ice Tray said Braun. No, he's saying Braun, meaning like Braun and then Brunson. So I think he meant to say Braun. Get ready to Penta walk, indeed. Imagine they don't give him an actual entrance. You don't even have a Penta entrance televised. All right. But Sami Zayn got the W over Karrion Kross in Saudi Arabia. Penta went from opening Raw to closing it. Yeah, so I'm happy for him. But I'm not going to lie to you. They got to pull the trigger on Penta now. I know they've been building him up and everything, but now's the time that they got to go and they got to pull the trigger. He's got to touch something substantial. There's some wrestlers where you can continue to delay. I think this is one of those times in which you got to go and you got to pull that trigger. You got to go and you got to pull that trigger. I don't care what has to happen for Mysterio or something of that nature. Once he gets cleared or something, once that man gets knocked out of that damn thing, let's get him in an immediate feud. Let's get AJ and Penta cooking. We need Penta in a prominent feud expeditiously. William put 100 on it. He said the gifts are not enough. You said you know for you've continued going to AA meetings even though you don't have to, and you're off probation. You had your first really rough day. The thought of a drink was active, but you let yourself feel and you called a friend to help you through it. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You matter. Hey, that's heavy and important right there, family. And big shout out to William. You've been very vocal in the midst of your sobriety and your journey here in the chat. You've constantly been incredibly generous with those in the chat, giving out all kinds of gifts, throughout the years. So we truly do appreciate you, and those words ring through the chat room. Always, 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 always ask for help if you're in a situation in which you truly do need it. Black Ops put 5 on, said, you just heard Karrion got released. How do I feel about this? What you mean Karrion got released? Who said that? He was just on the show. Hold on, wait a minute. They live right now. Karrion Kross released. Who said that? That's 2021. I didn't see anything about Karrion Kross getting released. I did not see anything about Karrion Kross getting released. Is there... I didn't see anything for him getting released. Wait. Yeah, I didn't see anything about him getting released, fam. Release. Get yourself out that genjutsu, family. Get yourself out that family. Oh shit, Penta already. Oh, Penta made his entrance already? Oh, he released a video. That's it, just on Twitter. Oh, he released a new t-shirt. Oh, interesting. Penta already made his entrance during the commercial break. Cameron said, you think it will be LA Knight, Sammy, and Penta versus Seth, the both bronze at SummerSlam, Punk versus Gunther. Seth cashes in and walks out of Night of Champions 1. World Heavyweight Champion, Night 1. They might as well add a fourth member. Rumors have been going around. It's a possibility. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. There's Braun Breaker. Yeah, Braun Breaker and Brunson Reed, I'm not going to hold you. I don't understand why they're not in the run for the tag team championships. What the hell was that? Don't say hit my music. What was that? What was that sound? Braun Breaker said, hit my music, and they ended up playing. Okay. Fusion music. See, this is why I don't like the fact that WWE no longer has a Titantron video package, bro. I hate the fact that we don't have the Titantron video package no more, bro. It just feels so cheap that they don't have it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. We need the video packages back. And furthermore, here's what and like I was saying before, what I just don't understand is how you have this tag team that's essentially running through everybody. Why are they not going after the tag team championships? I know you don't want all of the because if they become champions, how do you get the titles off of them? Because they're attacking people in the main event scene. They're doing whatever the fuck it is that they have to do in that picture. But for all intents and purposes, why would they not want to get their hands on some form of gold, you know? But we'll see. We'll see. Will Smith said Logan Paul has a video, but yeah, he does. He does. Javon in the building. Dropping a hundo on it as always. I appreciate you. Said, my brother, hope all is well. You wanted to ask, how long do I think TDJ will hold on to the tag team titles, the Judgment Day? Also, will they have a better run with the titles than TDN, the New Day? Just curious of my opinion, if I don't mind, as always. Much love and keep up the great work. I appreciate you, W. Now, do I think their reign will be better than the New Day? 100%. Because right now, the Judgment Day, you can see Finn is manipulating the situation to where Liv is going to have an internal conflict with Roxanne. So either Liv leaves the Judgment Day, Dom leaves with Liz, with Liv, or Dom and Raquel turn on Liv, thus forcing Liv to now go face. And in the midst of all of that, the tag team champions are directly involved. Now, as for the remainder of the tag team division, the Judgment Day, when they were champions before, had the title for what, 150 some days? They defended the title for one period once in like 3 months, and that was ridiculous. So what I'm hoping happens is you have frequent defenses in dynamic kind of scenarios and matches. Don't just have we're taking on the War Raiders this week, the New Day that week, American Made this week, and there's no actual feuds that's being built. So I'm 100% sure their reign will be better than the New Day's. Damn. Sammy just got crushed in the corner. MCMG coming to Raw. Actually, wouldn't mind that. They need more tag teams on Raw. And what's going on with Austin Theory? Stay tuned. Later tonight, my thoughts on the Steelers trade. Michael said, why am I trying to be Stephen A? I'm not trying to be Stephen A. I have no desire to be Stephen A. Where would you even get that from? Oh, they're penta walking. Uh-oh, they penta walking. Michael said, where? Yes, you do. Where'd you get that from? Let me know where that is inferred on my end. Is Reed sponsored by Jurassic World or something? I don't know, but every time he's out there, it's like, all right. Where's Pretty Deadly? That's a good question. They did have a match. I think it was Kit Wilson on, was that Monday? I think it was this past Monday. What's Penta's ceiling in WWE? I think it's probably going to be a mid-card individual championship. Big fucking world's strongest slam right there. WWE and Twitch went to commercial at the same time. Damn. Kit Wilson's hurt? No. I think Elton Prince probably hurt because Kit Wilson was just wrestling last week. So son got hurt last week. Damn. Or maybe they utilized last week to write him off. Yeah, Brunson Reed in complete control right now. Penta is in trouble. LWO, come on now. Come on now. LWO?
Do you have your passport?
That ain't right. That ain't right. That wasn't me. Something happened. It was a slip of the hand.
Tragic. Tragic!
What's going on with Ray? Torn ACL, Achilles? Was it a torn Achilles, I think? What was the injury for Ray? Ray missed, he tore an, adductor. He tore his groin. So, yeah, he's out. Back in action. Let me see. He should be back hopefully by August. Yep. Oh, this man having the time of his life in Puerto Rico. I said Puerto Rico, in Cancun. Good for him. That's how you celebrate a honeymoon. Day one, he's not wasting any time. At least it's not a double quad. Yes, indeed. Should Penta or Dom retire Ray? 100% should be Dom. 100% should be Dom. Do I think about Silver Surfer being female in the new Fantastic Four? The Silver Surfer's a female? Fantastic. Well, I've never really read Fantastic Four comics, so I don't know if there was ever a moment in time in which Silver Surfer was female or not. But that's a little interesting. Can I see Dom as world champion by 2028? 2028, it's a long enough time between now and then to make it happen. So, yeah, I think I can. Ooh, Sammy just got kicked right in the midsection. Braun about to run his shoulder right into, or his stomach right into him. Lone Wolf said, you got your passport, you're going to Cancun? Well, there it is. Hey, paying homage to Sabu, late Sabu. In one of the comics, Silver Surfer is a woman, but for the most part, Silver Surfer is known as a man. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I figured that much. So if they have one that's in the comics, then as long as they go by that comic, then you're good. But if you try to like shapeshift, change up the whole doggone story or something like that, then that'll raise an eyebrow of everybody who's heavy into the comics. But as long as there was a moment in which the comics, in which they had one that was a woman, then you're all right. But I'm not heavily into Fantastic Four, so I can't necessarily provide any sort of feedback. So I don't really have any sort of reaction to it. CJ said I might as well finish the bottle. Well, I have to go to, well, for one, record at the end of the of Raw, and then I guess I'm going to the gym probably just to go walk. I got to get all of my steps. But I should be asleep once my rant is completed. Oh my God, my back. Pilly, solid episode overall. Yes, indeed. How many steps per day? At least 10,000 per day. I've been averaging anywhere between, I think, 12 and 13,000 steps a day. I think, let me see how much I have for this month, because it's actually the final day of the month. How many steps do I have for the month? I have 31 days. Let's see.
Gotcha, bitch. Isevna is now following.
June. About 11.9. So I got 357,000 steps for the month of June. Yeah. Ooh, this month. No. Yeah, this month 11.9 is where I am at. So, and for 29 days I've gotten there. So every single day of this year I've always been able to reach my the goal. So I haven't missed it one day. So 357,000 steps that I had in that month. In this month. And you know what's funny is Lone Wolf said, what's a good cheap investment app? The first two here. You see Betterment, Acorns, but definitely Acorns. I think if cheapest investment account that you could ever open for anything, Acorns. Acorns put on the roundup and any change. So let's just say if you spend, let's say $1.69. Nice. The remaining 31 cents, they'll immediately take that and add it to the investment account. You spend $1.09. They'll take 89 and I said 89. I said $1.09. Did I say 89? They'll take 91 cents remaining off the dollar and they'll apply that. And then they also have multipliers where you can multiply it by 10. You can multiply it by 5. So Acorns easily. But Betterment is good as well. So it's like index funds and small investings for dummies. So, yeah, but yeah, getting those steps in. But I am curious if, I'm sure Yash is already sleeping because in the UK right now, it's actually, you know what? It's probably about like 11 something right now in the UK, is it not? Or maybe it's 2 a.m. something. He's probably sleeping because this was the final day of the month. Because he said he wanted to do 1 million steps in the month of June. So I'm curious if he made it there or not. I'm curious if it's 1 a.m. over there. Okay, yeah, so he's probably sleeping. But I'm curious if he got there for the 1 million steps in the month, because he mentioned a couple of weeks ago that's what he's going for. So we shall see. Edgar said, what are my thoughts on Dom and Ray having a retirement match where the stipulation is that if Ray loses, he has to relinquish the mask and retire from the ring performance, then they can play Eddie custody storyline and have Dom wear the tiger mask Eddie wore in Japan. You forgot the name he used during that time? Okay, well, I think that's something that's doable if you have like, okay, Ray loses, retires, and also has to take the mask off. But then they need to have like a stipulation for Dom as well. But I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Infamous said you was getting 15K steps for 30 days straight when you was with your apprenticeship. Yeah, man, I say all the time. Movement, 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 movement. Movement, 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 movement. All right, we're back from commercial break. This better be the final commercial. This better be the final commercial. Will Smith said, how would I rank these heel turns in terms of shock value and impact in history? Cena, Hogan, Shawn, Seth, Austin. Okay, so in terms of shock value and impact, Hogan is number 1, Seth number 2, and because you said shock value and impact, because of impact, Cena's last. Because the heel turn really been ass. Cena's last. Austin, it was incredibly shocking to see him align with Vince. The heel turn was entertaining. The impact of the two-man power trip really got shot in half because of Triple H's injury, because they didn't really get a real... How long was the two-man power trip? 5 weeks? Because remember, it happened at Backlash. Backlash. It happened at Backlash. And Backlash was what? Late April? And then the injury happened mid-May? No, mid-June, I think. So you had maybe 5, 6, 7 some weeks of the two-man power trip. So I would say Cena is at the bottom. The shock value for Cena is high because it's the first time that he turned heel, but the impact was weak. You know what? No, I'll say Austin Vince is at the bottom. Cena at the Chamber is the penultimate one, the second to last one. Right in the middle, I'll say Shawn and Marty, because Shawn went on to be the greatest in-ring performer of all time. I don't care what nobody says. He's my greatest of all time in-ring performer. I will have him right there in the middle. Then Seth and the Shield at number 2. And then Hogan has the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest turn of all time, because for all intents and purposes, nobody's seen it coming. He hadn't been a heel since, what, the AWA? So it's been, what, at that point, 20-some years? No, not 20. I'm bugging. He turned heel in 1996. He hadn't been a heel since, what, maybe 79? Escapes me. So whatever the case may be, I would have Hogan 1. And then I'd have Hogan 1, Seth 2, Shawn 3, Cena 4, and then Austin 5. All right, here we go. Seth, God damn, immediately exploder suplex. Canuck said Hogan 1. Oh, nah, Uncle Tom move. You better stop it. First off, you got to read the book, brother, because it's Sambo who is what everybody claims is the Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom was actually a hero. I mean, for those who read the book, you know. So I always find it funny when people utilize terminology Uncle Tom. It's like, well, if you read the book, you would, you know. But that's crazy. We're talking about wrestling. We're not talking about who's your favorite, people. So there is that. But nonetheless, yeah, so that's my ranking to answer the question, Will Smith. That's my ranking to answer your question. All right. Edgar said, rank my top 5 promos. Don't matter if they're shoot promos or not. My top 5 promos. Okay, I can't put them in order. But JBL, after he got fired from MSNBC, good Lord, it's fuck. Okay, whoa, suplex right there from Sammy. Pipe bomb. Whoa, spear out of nowhere from Braun Breaker. Hold on. Braun Breaker with a huge spear on Sami Zayn and wins the match. Oh, my Lord. Paul Heyman on SmackDown, I believe it was 2001 that he cut on Vince McMahon. Cena on Rock. Oh, wow. Damn. A spear on Penta just took man's completely down. Took man's completely down. And then, because it's so tough. It's so tough because I think context matters depending on, is it just, oh, here comes Jey Uso. Is it just like work, shoot, regular work? Because, for example, when Edge cut the promo on Cena, like, yo, I hate you. I hate everything about you. That was a sensational promo. But a top 5 all time? No. But if you were to contextualize it like talk show promos, it's a top 5 promo. So there's so many promos in wrestling. So it always varies. Like, for example, Arn Anderson had a few magnificent promos that I could watch back and get the chills. I could go back and watch those back and get those. Heyman and Cody in the road to WrestleMania 2 years ago. That right there. So it's a little bit difficult. That's a very difficult question. I don't think I can give you an answer. I don't think I can give you a contrite answer there. Oh my God, he just threw that chair right into Bronson Reed's face. Jey Uso getting active. Jey Uso getting active, laying out Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Entertainment-wise, Steiner Math, that's up there. Rock and Austin before Survivor Series when they were singing. Randy Savage, the cream always rises to the top. Yeah. So it's so many different promos. Like, it's a tough one. A Booker T, I'm coming for you. Bray Wyatt's first promo back in the ring. Yup, Eddie's Attic promo. I'm addicted, man. I'm addicted to the high I get for performing, man. I fought back to get my kids. I fought back to get my wife, fam. Like, yo, woo, shit. Come on, man. The chills. So many promos. Like, so it's very difficult. It's very difficult. And I didn't even mention Roddy Piper. There's so many Piper promos. So it's difficult. It's difficult to be able to essentially put a 5 per se. So I'm not the one to answer that question. I'm not the one to answer that question because it's gonna be tough. I legitimately, we could just sit here and start naming promos legit all day. That's a very tough one for me. Brett screwed Brett from McMahon. Yup. Hell, even when Brett came out and said, you screwed me, everybody screws me, even that promo, it felt like, so that's another one that's there. The Die Rocky Die, when he first joined the Nation, that promo as well. So it's there's so many different ones, man. Punk and MJF, that 18-minute segment, bro, that shit was great. So it's a lot, man. It's a lot. There's so many good promos. That's why I legit, I'm not the Austin. I didn't even mention Austin 316. So Triple H's interview with JR. I am the fucking game, JR. Like these different. There's so many. There's legit so many. So it's tough. It's tough to nail down a 5 there. And to be honest with you, even if we were to put Taker and Shawn leading into 25. I don't think there was an all-timer in the midst of those because Shawn's promo, leading in was great as well, but all time, because even after Shawn cost Taker the title at Elimination Chamber in 2010, and then it was the Shawn had told Taker, I don't need to explain myself. You know exactly why it is that I did what I did. And Taker said, I'll fight you under one condition. It's the streak versus your career. Spectacular fucking promo. But would I put that in like the top 10 all time? Probably not. Undertaker's promo in 1999, I would put that one up there as one of his better promos.
High Ground Unscripted rated my stream with 18 viewers.
When he was coming, I appreciate you, Raiden. When he was coming in off of the Ministry of Darkness, I think it was him. He was teaming with Big Show at the time, and it was very uncharacteristic because the Undertaker was in the dead man gimmick, but it was like the beginning portion of the American Badass. And Undertaker, I believe he was in the ring and cut a beautiful fucking promo. It didn't even seem like it was Undertaker. It felt like it was Mark Calloway. Like this was before American Badass was even a thing. That was a spectacular promo. Ric Flair of the tear in my eye right after Royal Rumble 92. Yup, that was another great one. So a ton of promos, man. A ton of promos. Not video package, but the promos in and of itself. The Final Boss promo. The final boss promo. This man was on fire. Did you miss Raw? You absolutely missed Raw. Raw started at 6. Because they're doing a double taping for SmackDown this evening. So yeah, they're doing a double taping. So it's gonna be they're taping SmackDown right now as we speak, but it's not gonna be obviously live until Friday. But I believe you should be able to watch what transpired on SmackDown. Most likely as early as tomorrow morning, they'll have access to the show. I'm most likely going to watch the show in advance. So when I go live this Friday, I'll already know what happened. So somebody doesn't, spoil it in the chat room. Because we always get one, right? We always get one. Somebody pops in, hey man, what do you think about the title change when this person became champion? Bro, the show just started. That was supposed to be the main event. Why'd you feel the need to type that into the chat room now? Like we watching the show now. Why would you say this? It's like, there's always somebody. There's always somebody. Yeah, Ray Uso penitentiary promos. Those were great. Good things, man. Good times. High Ground Unscripted. Cooking. Somebody's cooking. Where can we watch SmackDown before time? I think most likely it'll be on any of the piracy websites that's there, but somebody always has a full feed somewhere. I don't know if I highly doubt that it's going to be up on Netflix, but somebody always has like the full feed. They have it uploaded. You go to like Watch Wrestling or something like that in the morning, it'll most likely be there. It will 100% most likely be there. And when I was watching SmackDown, right? Actually, let me see if I have it saved and bookmarked, because I was watching SmackDown on the flight back. The first 30 minutes, pretty much the entirety of the Cody and Randy promo was shot from the side camera because there was issues to the main camera. And apparently, a camel nibbled on the wire? That's bizarre. So I bookmarked the tweet that, here we go. This is actually official. A camel munched on the cable. And this is what they showcased on people's Netflix when they were watching the show, bro. A camel. Now, I don't know if you guys were watching. For those of you who were watching live, was your feed cutting in and out? Because I wasn't watching live. I watch it. Bro, a camel munched on the cable. I said, what is going on? What is going on? Like, what is happening here? What is happening? Said camels munching all over the doggone cables. I spent a grandiose amount of time trying to see if it was legitimate. They said this was the culprit. They said this was the culprit. These motherfuckers is out there munching the doggone cables. I've been trying to figure out if it's legitimate or not, and I cannot seem to figure out if it's legitimate or not. They said, so people kept talking about, yeah, I got a prompt. It said that a camel munched. I'm like, what are you talking? What is going on? What is going on? You just got a camel munching on the wires? How? We'll be right back. Because the motherfucking, what's the name of the Pokemon? Is it Camprupt? Camprupt? What's the small? Because the smaller one is more Campbell-like. Camel-like. Camprupt? Fuck, it's in Hoenn region. It escapes me. It escapes me, the Pokemon. Yeah, Numel. Yeah, that's the smaller one. Numel, the fire type. Numel was out there chewing. Not the fucking chewing on the goddamn wire. That's ridiculous. You don't think it's true because you didn't see it? Well, there it is. Whatever the case may be, it's funny to me, so I'm gonna roll with it. Like a camel, they did what? I'm on the flight, watch. I'm like, why does the camera look like this? That's so weird. Go to Twitter only to see, yeah, man, there were I'm like, what? A camel? The hardwire? In the stadium? How? What? Who? The sheiks came in, camelback, into the stadium? What's going on? Should have happened on a Tuesday. Hump day? Ain't hump day on Wednesday? I thought hump day's on Wednesday, not Tuesday. AJ said the line where Undertaker, sometimes it's hell trying to get to heaven. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. One of the greatest lines. I used to love when he was prior to becoming American Badass, when he used to say, give your soul to the Lord because your ass belongs to me. Or something of that nature. I mean, outside of being a native New Yorker, so having to say pause and everything of that nature. But I always loved that line. That was always cool. Oh, Olivia, my thoughts on the Steelers trade. I'm posting the video at 10 p.m. So legit, once I get off this stream, I'm immediately going right into recording. So I'm going to get that. And I'm just a prelude for what it is that I'm probably going to go and say. I just want to keep it relatively brief here so I don't spoil everything that's on my mind. Am I as angry as I thought I would be? Not really. But when I first saw it, I said, I wonder who he gave up. Never in my wildest dreams did I think Minka. So you'll see. 10 p.m. I'll have my thoughts there. Eddie's addiction. Yeah, we touched on that a bit earlier. Oh, William asked the question. Said, how do I keep myself grounded and centered as a content creator? Because you know I get some wild people out here. Well, I'll tell you this much. Number one, I never think that I'm bigger than a subscriber, a viewer, supporter. I like to call I was about to say kingdom, but I don't think that's modest for my taste. I don't like to consider those of you who watch my content as fans, because fans short of fanatic. And when I think of fans, I think of like with sports fans. You have people who are damn near willing to die behind their team. I don't think there's folks that's willing to die behind Chiseled Adonis. I don't think that's the case, right? So I consider all of you my supporters, right? And I don't consider myself above any of you. I just so happen to provide videos for a short period of time that is relatively entertaining, or maybe it's a form of a distraction for whatever it is that you're going through. So I will never make it seem as if I'm some sort of pedestal and you should worship the ground that I walk on because I make you laugh and you tune into my stream. That's never been me, right? Hence why I constantly go out of my way, whether it's messaging, anybody within the audience, after the fact, whether it be on Discord, going to events. I've gone to 3 weddings, going to a 4th one later this year, potentially 3 others next year. Shout out to Brandon and Kayla. If I'm able to go to their wedding next year, a couple of other individuals who are getting married, might possibly see if I could go and pop out there, linking up with you guys, Olivia and everybody in the Triple P. Later this August, I'm going down to Atlanta. I still got it slotted in my calendar. I got to book my flight so that it's official. I just have to make sure everything is good, because with the Unknown Adonis, I just got to make sure things are good, because that's like the that weekend is also the anniversary of the passing of the Unknown Adonis's brother, 22 years. So I just want to make sure he is good before I go and I book said flight. But linking up with all of you guys and everything of that, so I keep myself grounded by never feeling as if the subscriber base is so much. So how can I put this? I don't let it feel as if, yo, I got 800,000 people who tuning in just to see me every single day. No. I'm just another form of entertainment. It's like turning on the television, you watching something, you turn it off, that's it. We all live in life. We all just, making a living. We're going through this entire, journey of life together, per se. So that's how I ultimately keep myself grounded. And furthermore, my why isn't all about me. My why isn't all about me. It's about the people who are around me. I want to make sure that my family is good. For example, next year, World Cup is coming. My entire existence, and I think I put way too much stock into it, because God forbid something happens to my father, bro, I don't know what the fuck it is that I'm going to do next year, bro. Because I put so much stock into getting this man to the World Cup. If something were to out of nowhere happen, and unfortunately he wasn't able to go, I don't know what it is that I would end up doing. So I think it was a mistake to put so much stock into this. Like, yeah, this is the last thing on the bucket list. I feel like I'm jinxing something. So I'm not superstitious by any metric, but crazier things have happened, right? So, but it's bigger than me. I want to make sure my family, my friends is taken care of. I've done things off the record. Like, I'm not somebody who shares a bunch of the things within my personal life of what's going on, right? Because for who? What, So it's bigger than me. So that's another thing that keeps me relatively grounded as well. And I've never forgotten those who were there at the beginning when I first started, and my friends and family who actually supported me, and even those who came along a bit later, those who were watching and then fell off or whatever the case. So I always say myself, grounded, and that's how I keep myself there. I try not to, I don't overshoot. There's a lot of people where the money starts coming in, the notoriety starts coming in, the being incredibly recognizable starts coming in, and all of a sudden you start to feel way bigger. And then now you become something completely different from who you were. So I try my best not to be that person, So, and I would like to believe over the course of these past 9 years and a quarter, I haven't changed from who I am. Now, outside of maybe tweaking, maybe how the delivery of some of the content, only because this is what I do for a living now. When I first started, it's like, it wasn't a side gig, but you're just throwing everything up against the wall. Now, understanding the different sort of algorithms and the TOS terms of services, there's certain things I can't say that will mess around and get me blocked. There's things I can't show that can mess around and get me blocked. So I don't want to be in a situation where that happens. But for the most part, I think my delivery has still remained, if it's not 100%, it's got to be like 85. So there is that. So, hi, Donzo, for 5. I want to say, hey, pulling up to Atlanta. Keep us posted on that. We'll grab food if you have time. Oh, yeah, for sure. Because it will most likely be the weekend of the 8th. I think the 8th is on a Saturday in August. So, yeah, let me see here. It would be, August on that 8th. But I might, because most likely we're going to link up on that 10th day. So I would, I think if I do the 8th, 9th, 10th, and then possibly come back on the 11th. So, yeah, we'll make it work there. He said, also, your homegirl works at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. She could hold it down. Hit me up on Discord. I bet, say less. Oh, that reminds me. Big Fat Paulie sent me a message as well on Discord. I got to hold him down because he was able to hold me down for a little bit. So I got to send something over to him. But yeah, even with people within the community, like I'm not one to, I don't want to go and disclose things, but some people have been going through some hard times, and hey, I've sent something their way just to make sure folks is all right. Now, granted, I need it, but if I know you're going through a hard time, it's like, hey, listen, better you you get something to pull yourself out of the situation than me. But I do it out the kindness of my heart. I've never really had any situation where some folks have felt obligated per se to feel as if I have to give them my time and everything of that nature. So we've had a good community. We've had a good community for the most part. Edgar said, speaking of sports, you saw Tom Brady spoke highly of the quarterback you drafted in the 6th round. Apparently, he said that it's a potential to be a franchise QB. Thoughts? I didn't see any of this. So I can't give you any feedback. I cannot give you any feedback on that. So I guess I'd have to look into that. But hey, I mean, if he likes Will Howard, he likes it. I love it. Grant says that you found me 4 years ago. I've been the only YouTuber that you consistently watch because I'm absolutely hilarious and I'm extremely down to earth and humble. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And I think there's a number of different people who humility isn't the way that I think the populace kind of takes it now, where they think you're just downing yourself and your accomplishments. I don't think that's what it is, right? I think it's just not overshooting who it is that you are. Because when I walk in a room, I'll never be the person who's like peacocking, if you will. I'm not that guy, but I don't shrink myself. Gotcha, I can be quiet.
Anonymous_love_booty is now following.
I could be quiet, maybe even a bit introverted per se. I'll never lean with like the channel. Like if somebody say, hey, what do you do? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm in social media, content creation, been doing it for 9 years. Here's my channel over here. I don't lean into, yo, I've almost got 800,000 subscribers. You should check me out. Chiseled Adonis. I've got over 430,000 million views. I'm not doing all that. Like that's ridiculous. So that's very important as well. But I'm glad that people have been able to laugh at the content, have a good time. So that's pretty cool. Tiger said, could I do a video about advice for content creators just starting out? Well, for one, I could tell you right now, but everybody always says consistency is the most important, and truly, in my opinion, it is. I've lived by the 3 C's. It's actually trademarked as well. But commit to the commitment of consistency. So you just throw a bunch of things up against the wall and see what, sticks. Because there are some people who you find yourself in a tough position because you'll have an idea of the type of content that you want to put out. So in your mind, it's like, okay, this is quality, but I ain't got nobody who's watching. I got no viewers. So if this is the quality content that I want to go and put out, I don't got nobody watching. Let me just try to go and build up my numbers. Then I'll put this out. No. Put that shit out now. Because guess what? If you got 10 views, put 10 people inside of a room. That's still 10 people. And it's 7 degrees of separation. So of those 10 people, all it takes is one of those 10 to show it to the right motherfucker. And with 10 fucking viewers, you can go further than somebody who got 1,000. You just have to have confidence in what it is that you're doing and then be incredibly consistent with what it is that you're doing. So in the midst of, creating the content, you have to get it. Number one, you got to get comfortable behind the camera. So I think I saw a page on Instagram. Higher Up Wellness is his name. At least his account name. I don't know his actual name. But he did a 100-day challenge where you just talk in front of the camera for 60 seconds every single day. You post it every day. Who gives a fuck if you're getting judged or whatever? Oh, man, I got friends and family. I got people from high school or college who follow me on Instagram. They're going to judge me. Fuck them. Fuck them. Right? So go and you record your video or whatever the case is. You're getting into it. You upload it, and then you study. How am I talking? Am I a bit more passive in this case? Am I not as confident when I'm behind the camera and I'm delivering this? So have a script, maybe not have a script. Just talk for 60 seconds right in front of the camera. And then do it for 100 days. If you do something for 100 days, I can guarantee you will progress forward. You'll figure things out throughout that time frame because it's a great sample size. Usually 90 days is more than enough, but 100, it's an even number. 90 is an even number. Make it work, right? So it's just repetition over time. It's like riding a bike. When you first try to ride a bike, you suck. Nobody know what the fuck they doing. Oh, you're swimming for the very first time. Are you a pro? No. You're shooting the basketball for the very first time. Every shot is hitting? Fuck no. Do it for 100 days straight. Day 100 come. Oh, shit, I'm way better than I was at day 1. So it's just repetition. And when you first start, fear, anxiety, overthinking, anxiousness. What is it? Pretty much anxiety. But all these different things, of course it's going to be there. That's natural. You're not crazy. It's not foreign to where you're the only person who's experiencing this. Everybody goes through it. Oh, well, I know somebody who on their first video, they got 11 million views. Okay, cool. How many people have posted a first video? Hundreds of millions. The outlier isn't the barometer that you should judge yourself by. The exception doesn't dispel the rule. So it's just repetition. That's all it is. Jock said, but what's stopping you is your laziness. You fear it's gonna it's gonna fail. Well, I'm assuming you meant fail, but the laziness, here's what you do. Map out, let's say 5 things, right, for the day. The hardest thing that you have to get accomplished, do that first. Do that first. Take your phone, whatever sort of distractions and vices that you just so happen to have, put them in a different room. If they happen to be within the room that you're going to be creating, whatever content or whatever it is that you're trying to do within that same vicinity, tell yourself, I can't go to sleep until I do this. This is just what I do. I cannot say it'll work for everybody. Moreover, piece of me feels if maybe this isn't the healthiest, but for me, if I don't get my morning workout in, for the most part, when I first started, I can't eat. I haven't earned the right to eat. So I won't do that. If I want to consume some food, guess what? I got to go and get this workout in. Hey, I want to go and message my friends, or I want to have a video call, or I want to play this game years prior, or whatever the case is. I got to make sure I get this video done. So procrastination, you don't get an opportunity to get in here because the vices are what are calling for me. But I told myself I want to get this done and I have to get this done. If it has to get done, I know what the fuck I got to do, you know? So you just eliminate those vices by telling yourself, this is a non-negotiable. For example, the 10,000 steps, I cannot go to sleep if my phone does not say 10,000. Mind you, take a look at, let me go to the app, right? Take a look, right here, right? Like I got 2,500 steps. Once I get off the stream, I'm gonna record my video, and then I'm going to the gym and I'm gonna work, right? But look, everything is green. Everything is green. Everything is green. Everything is green. Not a day I've missed the steps. Not a day I've missed the steps. Not a day I've missed the steps. Every single day of the year, I've hit it. Every single day of the year, I've hit it. There hasn't been a day in which I've missed a step.
Regular 999 is now following.
Because I tell myself, if I want to go to sleep tonight, I got to make sure I get the 10,000 steps. Every single day, 100 squats, 50 push-ups. It used to be 100 push-ups, but remember, I fucked up my elbow that stream 3 years ago. I think it was Dallas and Philadelphia, Thursday night football or Sunday night football. When I did the 818 push-ups on the stream, the next day, my dumb ass went to the gym and I did the Bobby Lashley Sheamus workout on Sheamus's channel. Bobby, if you go to Sheamus' channel and you type in like Sheamus, Bobby Lashley workout, Bobby does this pull-up thing where it's like 2 pull-ups every single minute for like, I don't know how long it was. My dumbass decided to go and do it right after I did these 818 push-ups on the stream in like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour span, right? My arms throbbing, whatever the case is. I'm doing these pull-ups. I end up, and I think it was like inflammation in my elbow. I thought it was tendonitis on the way. I think it was just inflammation. Fuck up my damn arm to where now push-ups became very difficult. So I cut it down from doing 100 a day down to 50. If I miss a day, just because I do it the next day doesn't mean as if I forgot about that day. So guess what now happens? It doubles. The maximum amount of days in which I haven't done is maybe 3. But guess what happens on that 4th day? It's 400 squats and it's 200 push-ups. Period. There is no negotiation. Well, maybe if I do 20. No. If I'm going to squat, guess what? It's 150. You miss a day, it's makeup the next day.
You don't find that suspicious?
What it is.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh, I appreciate you. KTM Chris in the
rated
building.
my stream with 1 viewer.
My guy. Warm Hedgehog in the house. What's happening? So yeah, so that's you just set like a non-negotiable. You set it up to where you tell yourself, hey, I cannot put my head down to rest if I don't get this done. And lo and behold, just start small. Tell yourself something small. Not no super project. If your first project is like, let's just say if you was, the Chiseled Adonis Awards takes me damn near all day to record. Like if you guys watch this year's one, I wore like maybe 10, 11 some suits. I'm changing, I'm getting clips, all this other stuff. If that was your very first video that you were gonna go and record, it'll take you all day. And especially if you're somebody who's very self-conscious, you probably won't feel the confidence to go and do something like. So I understand something like that, that's a larger project. If it takes time, cool. But if you tell yourself, hey, I'm gonna have it done by this time, you gotta have it done, you know? So it's those types of things. Hellos said, it's impossible to live without failing at something unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default. 100%. 100%. There's
Gotcha,
nobody...
Nico000X is now following.
I appreciate you. Welcome to the channel for those who are just now following. For those who observe successful people, best believe they failed numerous times. Failure is the prerequisite for success. There is no success if you have not failed. Oh, well, I know somebody who just started something and then they immediately found success. You think there ain't there's not roadblocks and hard times? It's impossible to not only become successful, but maintain and retain success without failure. It's the buy-in in order to find success, period. It's necessary. And the beautiful thing about failure is you learn. Oh, I tried this. It didn't work. I had 3 podcasts. All 3 of them failed. I think Nuggets probably would have went the furthest, but for Marvin, he had to pivot because life happened, pandemic happened, comedy slowed up. He's like, man, this not bringing me no bread. I'm in the red. I'm going to start doing credit. Credit's been doing amazing for him. And he pivoted. But we could have done something special. In my opinion, I think we could have done something special. But hey, it is what it is. I tried 3 podcasts, failed. I was attempting to go do a bunch of these different sort of channels. It's hard to manage. So you try a bunch of different things and failure, it's okay. It's like, man, you fall on your sword, you take your L. It's like the line in the Gotti movie. What is it? Take the fall, do your time. What was it? It was suck it up, take the fall, do your time, right? When Gotti went to prison, he said that's what Neil Delacroix would have probably told him if he was still alive at the time. Suck it up, take your fall, do your time. That's how I look at it. That's what I tell myself. You take an L, that's what you do, man. It's like, all right, hey, I tried this, shit ain't work, cool. Back to the drawing board. That's all it is. That's all it is. Overnight success, there's some 10-year overnight successes. 10-year overnight success. It take time, man. It's a grind. It's a grind. A daily grind to try to make it happen. A daily grind to try to make it happen. Jerry said, you've been watching me for years now, never stop. I appreciate that. That's love, man. J Mark said, when am I putting out the Pittsburgh trade video? In exactly an hour. It'll be at 10 o'clock. It'll be at 10 o'clock. Too Lovely said, and it's great that you keep it humble because most people, once the YouTube fame happens, it gets to their head. That's why, low-key, whenever I go to DreamCon or BlurredCon, I love to be around the people. Now, granted, I'm not going to deny, it makes me feel spectacular to barely make 20 steps. Gotcha, bitch. Yo, shit, yo, listen. Yo, Jill Stars, yo, I've been watching you for a minute. Yo, let's take a photo. Yo, and I try to give everybody an opportunity to go and speak. Like, yo, when you started watching the content, what's going on? Yo, what's your name? Where you from? Cool. Oh, you're a content creator as well. Oh, you're on the up and up. All right, cool. Yo, give me your Instagram. I'll follow you. What's your YouTube channel? I'll follow you. And I'll go and I'll comment. I'll watch some of your videos. Like Zeno TV. In the chat. This brother is in and out of the hospital. I think he's on the Discord too. He's always sharing his Spider Pimp. He's sharing his story there on this, on the in the Discord. This brother in and out of the hospital. There were maybe 3-4 different times in which he should have died. He's still here. I subscribe to his channel. There's different videos that'll pop up on the recommended, and I'll see it. I'll go, I'll watch, I'll comment. I think it was on maybe 1 or 2 of them that I commented. No, it might have been 1 that I saw the other day. But I'll go, I'll see it, I'll comment. Fam, like it's I still use YouTube for what it's used for. To like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, Big Fat Paulie in the building. My man, I'm gonna respond to your message. I was in Miami. The Airbnb had a terrible connection. It was bad. The Wi-Fi dropped like 6, 7 sometimes, and then the data connection in the area was bad. I should have brought my streaming backpack with me. I could have sent you the password. So I got you. Once I get off the stream, I got you. I'll get everything set over to you because you held me down. It's only right that I do the same for you, brother. But in the midst of everything, it's like you want to be able to look out for folks, you know. So Lloyd, what are we talking about? Yes, there was a question regarding like how do I stay, you know, grounded, and then there was another question about like what do you do in the midst of starting content creation? How do you get out of whether it be procrastination or maybe fear of failure or things of that nature? And then you know I've pretty much been I don't know if I want to say I'm bloviating per se or pontificating of my thought process behind, you know, content creation and everything of that nature. So just sharing, you know, what my processes are, you know, in the midst of this 9-year journey. Because I thought about it on my flight over, because thank God for the shorts. Like I've gotten 11,000 subscribers, I think, in the last month. And this has been my best month in 2 years. Because remember, I got to 7,000 subscribers, 700,000 subscribers in Houston during SummerSlam 2 years ago. 2021, I think I brought in 181 some thousand subscribers. 2022, over 200 grand. 2023, over 200 grand. 2024 and 2025, I've been struggling to get back to those years. But that hasn't stopped the grind. That hasn't stopped the willfulness to go and connect with the people. So now, thank God for the shorts, it's starting to go out there, get in front of some folks, and people are constantly subscribing and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, hey, I'm back on track. Who knows? If I could get to that million, bro, it's damn near a decade of work. I would love to say I'm gonna thug it out. I don't think I'm gonna cry, whatever the case is. But bro, I would love to be live when that time, I'm not even gonna say if, when that time comes to get to that million, I will do everything I can to be live in that moment. And to be honest with you, I don't want to say to be honest, because that pretty much kind of spotlights that there's a moment in which you're dishonest. That's why I don't like the phrase. Like, hey, I'll be honest with you. So were you being dishonest? I want to do that from my parents' house. The same chair that I sat on when I started, the same location where everything began, I would want to be there when make it to the million mark. And I really don't know how I would feel when that happens. Like, because I know for In the Clutch, it's probably going to happen this year for them. And I would love to be there when it does happen, whether I tell them or not. Because if I notice, oh, the trajectory seems as if you'll get there by this date, I'm booking my flight. I'm going out there. Like, I don't think I would do it until it's like 990 something. And then I'll say, okay, cool. Yo, it seems like it's going to happen now. Yo, I'm coming out there, whatever. Because I like to celebrate folks when they're having that thing. Street beefs. Shout out to Fire Chicken. That dude is cool. I don't even know if I'm going to do something, but low-key, when I go out there to Seattle next month, I might have to put something in his pocket because I appreciate everything that he's done. So I try to, you know, look out for those as well. But for me, when the time comes, when that happens, bro, I don't know how I'll feel. I have no idea how I'll feel because it's damn near I'm on the road to a decade. Next March, it's a decade I've been making content. That's insane. That's insane. I was just with MTR. He just uploaded. We were dancing, doing a TikTok, if you will. And it's actually got about 70,000 views. I think, what was it? Shar Davis, she uploaded it. Yeah, if you see this right here with subscribers, this is like full transparency. This is the last 28 days. Almost 12,000 subscribers. I haven't had that kind of month in a long time. So that's all it is, man. Big Fat Paulie said, appreciate it. Got approved for your weight loss medication. Already putting in work on your own. Ready to take your journey to another level. Love to hear that, brother. Love to hear that. I'm not sure if you got the walking pad or was that geez, oh my God, he's in Minnesota. Oh, it escapes me. Oh my God, what was his name? It's not Austin. Oh shit. God damn it, it's escaping me. He's in Minnesota. He's a Minnesota Viking fan. I think he was the one who asked me about the walking pad. I sent him the link. It escapes me, but yeah. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Junior said that's why you appreciate me so much, bro, because I'm one of the reasons why you started taking this content stuff serious. Hey, man, listen, and for you, bro, you in my city, well, our city, we both in Brooklyn. You got kids at this point. And hey, you never know. You never know. All it takes is just one to go and pop off, and all of a sudden, it's, oh shit, this shit's working, bro. Shit's working. You never know, fam. You never know. Lloyd said, "Oh, you watch? Damn, you watch when you're happy or when you're sad." Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. That's dope. That's dope. I appreciate that. Black Freakazoid said those shorts is carrying you throughout the day. And bro, I want to actually record more rather than just 3. I want to see if I could start putting out like 5 a day, really. And I think it's doable. Now, God willing, fingers crossed, everything works out with this damn house. And I can get in by, let's say, August or so. Then I could actually have my own studio with no fear of bordering walls with neighbors or nothing of that nature. Then I'll be able to go in. Now we could get as wild as we need to be. We can do actual subathons and stuff like that. Because one of the reasons why, and Dreadhead, I think this is my own, I don't want to say insecurity per se, but I think my apprehension towards doing, because I think I only did a 10-hour stream when we played Sparking Zero, right? And then Danganronpa, I think the longest we went was maybe 8 hours or so, right? One of my biggest apprehensions towards doing a 12, maybe 15 some hour stream all day is I don't think I would start in the morning. So if I'm going into the evening, in my mind, I'm not trying to disturb. Like if there's a neighbor, my direct neighbor, he's like a mother of like 3. So, and them kids, I think the oldest one is maybe like 4. You got an infant. I'm not about to be up at like fucking 2 a.m. We dancing, we making noise and shit. Like, so it just doesn't compute for me. So it's like, okay, if I try earlier in the morning, maybe we try in the morning, but then I got things that come up with family. So get the house, we can make, stuff like that work, bro. But, and I'm excited for when GTA 6 comes out because I'll at least be able to go and play that with you guys and pretty much learn it in real time and stuff. So there's that. AJ said you want to stream, but you don't have a PC, and PCs are too expensive for you right now. You're working towards getting a PC. You've been streaming here and there off your PS5, but don't feel comfortable doing it because you feel limited. You feel like once you get a PC, it'll be way more comfortable with streaming because you can do more. It's been kind of a struggle because it's been taking a while, given how much you have to get a PC and everything. That's what's needed for streaming. You just need some motivation to be comfortable streaming with content. So start with what you have. Let's say if you have like a laptop, something like that. I got Dallas. You're right. It should be fuck them kids, but I don't know. It's just psychologically, I just feel weird. Like I'm inconveniencing people because we're both paying rent, But So AJ, I think whatever it is that you have, laptop, whether it be an older, computer, maybe not strong gaming PC per se, work with what it is that you have just to build up the intangibles and then go from there. Because a lot of times people fall into the hole in content creation of only Urix in the building, what's going on? They fall into the hole of believing that you need the best tech and equipment in order to go and put forth a good stream. But when you're a good streamer, you're a good streamer, right? And when you're building, you're building. So the muscles figurative, muscles that you'll build up in the process of, not to say that it is, but the shitty quality, the muscles that you'll build in streaming, utilizing lesser tech. Once you get the appropriate tech, you're going. Because, for example, this streaming backpack here, actually, let me pick it up. This streaming backpack here, right? This right here, being able to utilize this and then go on the road and go and stream. I just got it like two weeks ago. I still haven't gotten an opportunity to go and utilize it live. But July, tail end of July, I'm about to use it twice, essentially. I guaranteed at the end of the month, but I'm really going to utilize it a bit more, right? So if I was never streaming, ever, over the course of the past 5 years, this shit would be so intimidating. Because this is what, 3,800? Everything in total? 2 batteries, the action camera, all this other stuff. I got a drone over here. My transmitter, my wireless transmitter that I'll be able to connect so then I can have multiple different cameras and everything. So I'm just trying to learn everything on the fly. But if I was never doing this for 5 years, this would be incredibly overwhelming. But you got to work that muscle. You got to work that muscle. So there is that. You got to work that muscle. So don't let your mentals talk you out of your position per se. So there's that. Dredd said, would I be down to take game recommendations? Because there's mad games you'd love to see me play. I started playing Danganronpa because of the recommendation of the audience. So, and I think I have to watch in Discord, most likely. I think I have to watch a series in Discord. But it's been very difficult to find a time because this house search has dominated my time. Like when I'm not recording, I'm essentially spending my time on the phone with the lawyer office, trying to get that stuff situated, identifying the money situation for the closing and everything of that. So it's just been a lot the past couple of the past month and a half, 2 months, maybe 3. Actually, this goes back to what? We're going into July now. This tail end of March that it really started to pick up. Yeah. So it's been like 3 months and shit. So yeah, but it's just trial and error, you know. It's just trial and error. Nico, I appreciate you following earlier. Shout out to all the first-time chatters. If you never chatted something in the chat room, write something in the chat right now. Predictions for the upcoming season? I don't have any, Lewis. I don't have any at the moment. Space Ghost said, I don't know if you have earnest money up there, but the payment caught you off guard. Bro. I'm doing 20%. I'm regretting it, but I'm not because I don't want to deal with an escrow. I think it's better off if I'm in a situation where, but what sucks is it's kind of going to, tap me out completely to do the 20% down. But I think I'll be able to recoup. I hope so. Because let me tell you something right now. If all of a sudden we move into the house and then it's just adversity after adversity after adversity, it's going to be tough. But I didn't want to deal with an escrow because I would much rather have a situation when I can have that money, see the things over the years that I've learned regarding investing, if I could put that stuff into practice and make bread off of the money that the bank would make off of me. So see what I can do there. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, I'll keep up the vlog, the VOD on both. Yeah. I don't think it ever comes down for the most. I never almost take them down unless it expires on Twitch because I don't think there's an option to where they never expire. So this should be here. But yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. We saw Xbox announcing Steam adding to the hardware. So you don't know if that would be legit about Microsoft leaving the Xbox hardware. That's interesting. News to me. When is Danganronpa V3 coming? I have the game. I haven't turned on the PS5 since I last played Danganronpa. Like legit, I haven't turned on my PS5 in months. But I have to watch the show. So God willing, everything works out and the process of the move can go because my lease is up here on August the 9th. So everything gets situated there, August. that'll be the move. So we would have to see there. Mark Jackson said, ever think about moving out of NY whenever I get myself fully situated? You know what's funny? I thought about it. I really did. I thought about it, leaving New York. But I've always been a proponent of if you eliminate a mortgage or a rent and you're living within New York's relatively affordable. And my entire village is here. I know what it's like to be away, per se, but it's not something that's like a necessity for me, because I've had a couple of friends try to poach me to Texas, go out to Texas, because for the money that you'd be paying in New York, you can get a large, crib out there in like a Texas somewhere, or if you want to go to the Carolinas, you want to go to a Florida or something like that. There's a ton of different locations, but I think I want to be close.
Shit! I need it!
Hey, Nico just subscribed with Brian.
Nico000X just subscribed.
I appreciate it. I want to be closer to my family, only because I just contextualized it from, let's say if I moved out of state, right? So how often would I see them? Let's say if I fly back once a quarter, that's 4 times. My dad is turning 69 this year. 68 this year. My mother just turned 71 this past May. If it's a quarter, God forbid they live, let's say, maximum 10 some years, I'm seeing them 40 times more for the remainder of said life. And knowing that at one point, let's say if it's like starting a family, something of that nature, I would want them to not only have like an active role, I would also want to establish somewhat of like a tradition. So whether it be like a Sunday dinner, any sort of, I don't have family reunions per se, but the merging of the families, whatever the case is, everybody come to the crib and it's capable for everybody to get there. So it's not when you invite somebody somewhere, if it's a drive versus a flight, the drive feels much more comfortable, So having that is big for me. So that probably is what played heavily into the decision to ultimately stay in New York. So there is that. Andre, I should say, my apologies, said my thoughts on Jalen Ramsey and John Smith. Yeah, stay tuned. I'm recording it once I get done with the stream. In fact, I'm about to get done with stream right now. So there's that. Pro Truth said you're flying to Houston for store management training with Box Lunch and Hot Topic. Wish you luck, brothers. Yes, indeed. Fingers crossed for you. Hopefully everything goes right. Lewis said, am I going on summer vacation anywhere this summer now that off season for a lot of sports outside of CWC and soccer and baseball? Am I going anywhere for the summer vacation? Well, in August, I'm trying to see if I could go to Mexico. For a weekend. But a full-on vacation where I won't be doing any content, that was back in late March when I went to Hawaii. And I pretty much took a week off of content for the first time in a long time, since maybe I was blocked in 2021 for the entirety of the week. So I don't see a situation where I'll be completely away from the computer. I'll just try to backlog videos in advance. So there's that. RTF said you're going to Denver in August. How cool is that? I've been to Denver one time. So I didn't even really get a chance to really enjoy it per se, because I pretty much went to Denver, then I drove to Boulder for the game when they played against USC, and then when I got back to Denver, it was so late, and I was leaving in the morning, so I didn't get a chance to do anything in Denver. Should have went out to like a nightclub or something like that. All I did was go and get food, and that was pretty much it. Drew, 5 on it, said Steelers 9-8 or 10-7 this year. 100% right. 100% right. So there is that. But nonetheless, I appreciate y'all tuning into the doggone stream. We are live again later this week, definitely on Friday for SmackDown, but I'm going to attempt Wednesday. It's just a matter of getting things ironed out, per se. And really, on Wednesday, I want to do the IRL stream. I want to finally go and test out the backpack. So Wednesday, stay tuned for that. And I'm actually going to hold myself to it to make sure that it happens. Because the last couple of Wednesdays in which I said, hey, let me see if I could go and go live, something came up with the damn family, and all of a sudden stuff got to get fixed. Like, for example, I was in Miami this weekend. I come back. I passed by my parents' house today. My mother lost her phone. So now it's, for whatever reason, on me to locate this woman's phone. How am I supposed to know? So I'm calling people. Is this over here? Where did you last see? Why am I doing this? Put it into the lap of the unchiseled Adonis. What are we doing? So I'm trying to figure this stuff out and get this 71-year-old woman her phone back. I don't think I'm going to, be doing much in that realm or chapter tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But nonetheless, I appreciate y'all tuning into the doggone stream. This was a good Monday Night Raw, and stay locked in on the channel because my thoughts on the Steelers trade is coming up at 10. Last question. Mark Jackson said, whenever I get the chance, got to visit St. Juan. Oh, I was in St. Juan a couple of weeks prior. I went down to Mexico. I said Mexico. Down to Puerto Rico. I was out there. You went there this past March for your mother's birthday. Damn near wanted to say, yeah, St. Juan, beautiful. And back in 2020, I was there for a week. So it was always a good time. St. Juan was always nice. The food, magnificent. So that's great. That's great. RG90 said, you feel me? You're also helping your parents as they get up there in age, respect. Yeah, man. And I'm sure you experience. I've been trying to get my parents to go and work out. Like my father goes for walks. My mom really doesn't like that. I know how important fitness is for me. And there's only so much that I can, do in that realm. So I just try my best to tell them, like, hey, go for a walk, do all this other stuff. So as I continue to age, if I'm blessed to have grandchildren, I would hope that could be something that forces them to go and move around. So we shall see. And then, of course, last question coming in was, do I plan to, and it's from Lewis asking.
Metalized 2010 is now following.
I appreciate you. You said, am I trying to take my mother to the World Cup like my father? It's not as much of a priority per se to get my mom to the World Cup because she's not a sports fan. My father's not really heavily a sports fan like that, but he still loves soccer. He's not big enough of a fan to, he'll watch the game if it's on, but he's not going out of his way to go and watch a game. Or whatever the case is, but I told myself if I could get a suite, I'd get a suite. I looked at those prices. Suites are out of the question. So primarily, it's just get my dad to the game. And if I took my mom to the game, she wouldn't appreciate it per se. Really, to be honest with you, because she would just be there. She'd be yapping, maybe on the phone, so she wouldn't necessarily really go and tune into the game. She'd probably be annoying my dad, just asking questions that he doesn't have the answer to. Like, hey, Hey, so what's this guy do for a living? Well, I mean, they're playing soccer or whatever. Do you know how long he's been playing soccer? I don't know. And my son just invited me to the game. So, but yeah, so I think the priority is my dad. MP1 said, how much were the suits? Anywhere between $400 and $500 a piece, because when you bundle them together in Indochino, then you're in a good spot. But I did just pay $1,500 for a suit. Shout out to Ask Oki on Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. I'm commissioning a made-to-measure suit with them. And believe it or not, if I can save up the amount of money, I could get a bespoke suit custom-made solely for my body at one point in the future. But it is money, bro. It is money. So commissioned a suit from him. So that will be my second highest suit because my tuxedo was $2,000. And I should have never paid that much. I should have went to Suit Supply, paid fucking $800 or some shit like that 2 years ago. I paid $2,000 for this damn suit from Todd Snyder, and now I have to get it retailored because I was 218 pounds when I got that suit. I'm 200 flat right now, dropping down to 195. The suit still fits, but the waist needs to get inched in, if you will. So, but yeah, for the most part, with each of the suits, it ranged anywhere between anywhere between $400 and $500. But it was primarily through Indochino. I should have did something to get a sponsorship and get a suit for free, but that's never really been the case for me and sponsorships. So that's neither here nor there. Nonetheless, I will see you guys on Twitch. Or maybe even on YouTube as well. I might just simulcast on Wednesday. So I'll see you guys then. Stay tuned. Under a little bit over 30 minutes, my thoughts on the Pittsburgh Steelers trade up on YouTube. I will see you guys then. I appreciate you. Love you all. Have yourselves a good night. Eddie, take us out.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.